had this
page
award.
handsome.
Tell him to go and join the
First
army.
of
Go
all,
fight.
I just want to say, niggas is hilarious with all that army bullshit, death
I got
I
it.
mean,
bullshit.
he did serve in the
I will
army. Did you know
listen.
that?
Can I just respond?
Yeah.
Um, I already told you the city I'm from. You could do your research. I was 11 when I seen my first friend, on the fucking ground with his brains blown out. So all that bullshit you talking don't really matter to me. And then I was 13 when a nigga did a drive by right next to me. So
Well,
all
then
that
you
bullshit you
take
talking
the tour
about,
once having
it
been
don't
there.
like. I'm just
That's
making a
scary.
point. I'm just making a point. I'm not bragging. I'm making a point that you're
Okay.
not the only person that's seen death, nigga. Like that shit's nothing to brag about. You're trying to sound hard and like nobody cares, bruh. I'm from the hood, nigga. Niggas been losing friends since I was 11 years old. Nobody worried about none of that shit you talking about. You
Well,
a
okay,
old nigga
the
that's
audio,
too
right?
worried about what the fuck I got going on. Y'all niggas be mad. See, confidence and youth got y'all niggas fucking hot. See, some real stomp down niggas, some niggas that was some flaw young niggas when they was younger and they was getting money. They'd be like, "Oh, I see you, youngin. I see you. That's what's up, players, man. Shout out to the youth, man, keeping this shit going. Shout out to the young hustlers. Shout out to the young niggas doing their thing. See, it's you old niggas. Hey, you see Steve Jobs? You know how fucking lame you sound saying that tired ass motherfucking slow ass motherfucking conversation. Do you see Steve Jobs wearing? Well, if you didn't know, actually Mark Zuckerberg, because actually Mark Zuckerberg is he's from close to my hood. If y'all do y'all research, but anyways, he wears a black shirt every day, but them black shirts be Prada.
That. Come on, man, relax.
Their black shirts be Prada. Go ahead.
I got something came in. Here we go. This came in for you. Okay. This is just came in from the scooter lounge. That's why I asked YouTube camera because I hooked this up just for a moment. It said when. Hold on a second. Come on. Okay. The beef sector, he went straight to bees and lemon. I don't know who bees. Nest. No. He went straight to Nest and Lemon instead of making his round to meet other content creator. And he picked the wrong team because Nest has him fighting for ops. That's what came into me. So they want to know why. That's what they had in for this young man.
That's for audio. The
Yeah,
Scooter
this
Lounge
came
asked
in.
that for audio.
I'm
Okay.
fighting for who? Fighting for what?
Oh no, she read it.
That's what it
Handsome
said.
just
It wasn't
read
me.
it.
It wasn't me, son. This is what just came in.
Say the ending again. I'm fighting for who?
Let me see. The beast. You say when audio to the beast sector. When he came to the beast sector, he went straight to Nest and Lemon instead of making his own round to meet other content creators. And he picked the wrong team because Nest got him fighting her ops.
That's a lie, and that's a tired old lie. I'm not fighting for nobody. She may have ops in common with me, and in fact, her ops aren't even my ops. Like she has females that she's into it with. I'm no female is my op on here. I may roast, I may talk shit about them, but they'll never be my op. Only a male can be my op. I'm a man. You feel me? So that cuts that right off right there. You feel me?
Okay.
There's people that have
YouTube camera. That's why I had to come and hit your link because my people was sending me stuff. I wasn't even live. I said, let me go on live as YouTube camera. Can I hook up with her to answer y'all her question? But I want to ask you here, what's name? Audio, your fashion and your style, that's your thing. Does that make you, how does you feel that what you coming over here boasting on the people that don't have what you have? We don't give our price. Only time when you hear us giving our prices is when we doing a competition. Maybe somebody may drop somebody. Okay, and usually the content creator don't even tell how much money she got for to drop somebody. So what it gives to you a hip parade, but we don't see a lot of people coming here like you. They got better, this, that, and other. But after they be here for a while, they don't have nothing. So to come in as a man, even if a man buy his wife a ring, necklace, a man don't tell the price of nothing. The man fashion shows who he is. A woman, we talks about, girl, I paid this much for the perfume. I paid this much for my perfume. You hear Brianna saying that all the time. The only thing we can say, ooh, girl, this, that, another. I don't understand. Could you tell me as a man who you are?
I'm just confident in myself. If me saying that, you know, my shit costs this much or I like my fashion, there's people that have hobbies and they're into certain things. I'm in a, you know, looking fly and picking the right garments, you feel me, and looking up to par when I go out. So when it comes down to it, yeah, like I'm gonna talk about it. If a nigga gonna call me a bum, I'm gonna be like, hold on, ain't no way I could be a bum because these jeans is, you know, such and such, is this brand. You feel me? Bum niggas don't walk around like this. You see, I just carry myself a certain way. I was always taught to just have my shoulders up and have my head high. So that's all. I mean, if that's how that comes off, that's how it is. I'm not rich. You know, none of us are rich here in this sector. I mean, there might be somebody secretly rich. I don't know. I never said I was a millionaire. I'm trying to get there for sure, but I still put myself in position to put on the right clothes that I want. Because when I was younger, I couldn't get that shit. You feel me? There was a time I couldn't get certain shit. Soon as I was able to get a job, at the age I was able to work, I started working. I've been working since I was young. I've been hustling, getting money however I need to get it. You feel me? So that's just how I do it. And if that makes people mad, if that you know, ruffles people's feathers, you know, it is what it is. But my confidence always gonna stay like this, no matter what.
Okay. Highly, I respect that. But when he calling you a bum, it's not going about your fashion. See, because that every person that look like a bum or dress up as that look like a bum, majority of the time they got on them the folks that wearing name brand clothes. Them the folks that got the latest iPhone. Okay, so but no, when he calling you a bum, it's not them type that you a bum in the basic way how that you dress. He's not calling you a bum like that. But I
can't be a bum. I can't be a bum in the other sense either. Too, I gotta stop. I'm not a bum in any type of definition of what a bum is: fashion, personality, anything. You feel me? I'm none of that. Period. Even if they want to say, oh, he lived with his mama, y'all don't know what the fuck I do or what I got going. So that's another thing. Like some of y'all are unemployed. Some of y'all don't even work. Y'all don't have 401k. Someone in the chat talking about a 401k. I've been working. I've had a solid job since fresh out of high school. So if you want to talk about 401ks and shit, I've been investing in Bitcoin since then. So like if we're talking about saving and all that, we could do that. I could be I could get on here and be smart, but this is the beef sector. Like y'all want me to sound all I could be the logical smart. I could do that too. That's not hard for me.
Well, okay then. I understand that. I'm glad that you are very hello, Scooters. Welcome through, Scooters. I'm glad that you are adjustable. With way how that you can play in all sets and roles around here. But what you base like I think so. What you say? You 26 or 27, right? I know you're not 30 yet.
I'm 27.
Okay, congratulations for being 27. They got a strong man head on you. What do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Having a family, having everything established, whether it's my career established or whatever I'm doing, I look to be, financially abundant and just have a good, healthy family around me. That's what I really want. That's where I see myself in 10 years, definitely.
I like the way how you think. I wish that my kids would have think like that, but they also different damn shit. So when you got out of high school, when you was in school, you ever did think that you want to go to the army or go to the service at the end of that?
Hell no.
Maybe hold up. I got something else coming through. I just got something else coming for you. Hold up a second. Hold up. Let me see what's happening. Hold up a second. Let me go. I just got something else just came for you. I just want to let you know I'm not making up this here. Okay. It says right here. This is. Wait a minute, I got another line coming through. Hold up a second. Shoot. Okay, this is what it says for you. Okay. 26 outside. Okay, it says the first message says fight next ops. Then the other person said, tell him he is a lie because he fight Ken Z at Pizza instead of him getting to know other content creator. And why is he bragging on the price of his shoes and jeans? He should be able to afford them living at home. Mother, okay, now this was saying mother just want their son to be safe off the street. So of course his mom would let him stay with her to pay what he can. Okay, that it was 2 calls coming in for you. You can go ahead and answer because another call coming in now. Go ahead and answer. I've got you on mute. Let me.
I don't really, you know, it's just the same circular conversation. Like they say I win it. They said Ken and a whole bunch of other people. Like all these people, y'all clearly don't do y'all research. These people came to me first. And yeah, that's how that goes. I mean, nobody's told me to do nothing. I wish they would stop that narrative.
Okay, that was the caller. The caller said also to YouTube camera in the future. I don't know if you're interested in that. The caller said that tell YouTube camera she need to get a call in now. You see the scooters hooked up here. They
get a call in hour. Oh, okay.
They tell YouTube camera she need to get a call in line. That what came through on my line because I do have a call in.
I'll think about it. Thanks for the suggestion.
This is another one. He lying. Pizza is a woman and he's beefing with her. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know.
I don't got beef. I don't got beef with her, bro. Like, how can I have beef with a fucking anonymous person? That don't even make sense. I don't got beef. Nobody could even have beef with her. There's nothing you could do.
But going back and forth.
I don't go back and forth with her. When's the last time you heard me go back and forth?
Okay, well, I think that it stopped at this point. I don't think that you guys go back and forth anymore, but y'all did.
I just call out facts. I say facts, and then people start like yelling hella loud and shit, and then that's how that go. So yeah, but I don't got no beef with her.
Hi, Uncle Claude.
I can't have beef with an anonymous person. Anytime I have more confidence, like since my self-confidence is higher than hers, she just don't like me. That's just automatic.
Wait. You can't you compare your confidence level with Pizarre? That's a woman.
This in general.
Or you're talking to anyone in general.
Yeah, in general. Like they just don't have no self-confidence. I mean, she's one of them too, though. Like anybody that's not on camera or just, they're gonna be intimidated by my confidence. That's how it is. I'm supposed to be confident. I'm never gonna come up here being no little bitch. Crazy as hell.
Okay, I got another call came in for you. It say, ask him, do he think he's B sector?
Even if I wasn't, I don't care. I'm what I am. Okay. I'm already validated with him with what I got going. The people who rock with me gonna rock with me. That's how that go. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that.
There's people that said I fit. Look, there's people that said
to me. Okay,
I know. There's people that said that I fit requirements. There's some people that said I haven't. It is what it is. Everybody is subjective to their own opinion. Just like music is subjective. There's people that think a Michael Jackson song sucks, and then there's some people that think that song is the greatest song in the world. So like, I really can't sit here and I'm not here to please nobody or kiss nobody's ass. And I think I think people kind of got that understood, and they know what's going on now and they see what it's hitting for. So yeah, I'm gonna stand how it is. You feel me?
YouTube camera.
Yes, Miss
all right with you, babe. Before you get tired, I want to read off all my people as they come in. If you get tired, then I stop the calls coming in.
Okay, I'll put it.
Right now, my line is open.
Yes, hey, YouTube camera. I just wanted because your chat was asking, you wasn't answering.
Hey, company.
Hi, Dobie. I've never been to the West Coast, but I do watch a lot of people from there. Like I watch this girl called Like with Simone, and I seen Choice TV when he moved out there. The reason that people that they can't have their own apartments because they can't afford it, especially if you want a
It's
certain
very
area
expensive.
and comfortability. Now they was able to afford like
Aren't
life
you
is
on
small.
government
Oh
housing
my
though?
God.
Aren't
I'm
you on
talking to
government
YouTube
housing? No,
Okay.
camera
you're
chat
not
and
about
I'm
to talk. You're
answering
not about to
Wait,
questions.
can
try
you
to.
I
let
You're
don't
her
not
want you
about to.
finish?
talking to
Yeah.
me. I don't want you
She
talking
just
to
got
me.
here. Can you let
Thank
her
you.
finish and then
Exactly.
you respond, please?
Yeah. Like people hate the
Otto,
truth. So thank
Otto.
you, YouTube camera, because I don't talk to Dusties, but I'm answering y'all questions. The
Oh
reason why
my
people don't have their own
God.
apartment is because they can't afford
Whoa.
it.
Stay right there for a minute.
So can I talk without interruption? Like it's crazy. But
Yes, can y'all
anyway,
let her like finish so and then you can respond?
Dusty, and
Okay,
I
go
have an
ahead.
actual dentist I go to. Okay.
like I said, you could judge a person money out there, like they said, by where they live at and if they can afford to live by themselves. As you know, these guys, they get plenty of views. Choice, you know, he almost had 1 million and he still needed a roommate because of certain amenities and stuff he wanted. That's why he decided he's gonna move from LA. He said because you go there to network and socialize, but it's kind of hard to like kick in and stuff like that. Like with Simone,
Mm-hmm.
she's like over at 600,000. She lived with her grandmother all the way until I think she said she got over like consistently over 100K views and the checks and stuff started really being consistent. Now she's able to afford her own place.
Hey,
And she said
Louis, are you
the men that are out there that got their own places, they usually are entrepreneurs or got high level jobs. Other than that, everybody got roommates or living with their mama. So it's not uncommon to find guys out there living with their mama. That's from the people that's successful, ain't got no reason to front and lie and show one pair of jeans after lying. I could go on you know what, it's not even important. I was gonna have somebody come on this link because they love to put that shit on. You know, I'm from Harlem. They love to flex with the clothes. And they will open their
I was
closet
in
and have a whole
Manhattan and
one pair
spent
of
the
jeans.
bag out
Yeah,
there, by
you
the way.
guys, I don't talk to Dusty
Go to my
anyway.
Instagram. I've been to New York and I spent money. You fucking bum ass bitch. Now let me fucking understand. Let me tell you something more real motherfucking quick. What you not gonna do is come up on here and talk all that motherfucking shade. You walrus looking ass face bitch. You ain't gonna talk all that shit and act like I just can't say nothing. It be see, this is what I don't get. You say I'm a bum. You say I'm dusty, but you have no fucking front teeth. See, I can't sit here and be nice and act like this isn't reality. No, this is fucking reality. The reality is you take a public transportation every day. You're a fucking bum. The pictures you take, you eat McDonald's every day, shit like that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have a dental insurance plan, a good one. Delta, look up how much Delta insurance costs. I pay for that. I have health insurance. I pay for that. I'm over 25. Yeah. Like, these people are fucking bums. Please,
wait a minute,
Okay, you
wait a
responded.
minute.
Well,
And then we talk about apartments. Hold on. Then we talk about apartments. You're on government assistance. I don't qualify for government assistance. I make too much to qualify for food stamps, housing, any of that motherfucking shit.
Okay,
So
but she's also a mother with like
it
kids
doesn't
and
fucking
minor
matter.
kids.
It doesn't matter. Okay, well, she should be humble then. Instead of talking in third person like she's some motherfucking New York motherfucking penthouse owner. This shit is mentally ill. Y'all should actually call out if y'all were actually like cared about that lady. If y'all cared about that lady, you would tell her, you know, she needs to get her reality straight. Because you just can't compare to me. You're on government assistance. I'm not.
Miss Dovey, what were you gonna say?
Okay.
And then I have to backstage you because Ken is here.
I'm like Otto. Yeah, Otto. I just had a call and the caller was talking to me, wanted to get on the speaker and talk to you. But anyway, they hung up. I'm gonna say this little bit what they said. They saying that I hope they call back. They saying that if you got so much money, why do you hang around Lemon when Lemon on wear Temu?
I don't hang out with Lemon. I don't know Lemon outside of YouTube at all.
Okay,
so
now
that answers that.
She said a whole lot, but I just wait till she calling back. So you you started working, let's say like 16, 15 or 16. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean like little fast food, but I've had an actual I've had an actual like career job, like a good job fresh out of high school. Like when I graduated, I only had 1 week of summer. Like my second week of summer, I've been working ever since. So y'all do the math. That was 2016. It's 2025 now. That's how long I've had my job.
Okay.
Any
Okay.
other
Don't you
questions for
know?
audio? That way I can bring up Ken and put audio in the back. Do they have any more these are by way of Miss Dovey's
No,
who's
my name.
asking
This is no. This is coming from the
the
scooters around.
scooter. Okay, so the scooter lounge, the Miss Dovey supporters in the scooter lounge, they're asking, those are the questions on behalf of the scooter lounge to
That's right.
you,
That's
audio.
right. That's right. YouTube camera, scooter lounge. You got it right, girl.
Okay, I think he's answered them all. So can I put you in the back and bring Ken up, please? Phew, y'all are
Thank
running
you.
amok today. Oh,
Thank
he
you,
had already
Rain.
dropped
Rain, make
down.
sure we
Okay,
got
so
some
let me
ice,
bring him.
extra ice. Okay, go ahead.
Hold
I'm sorry.
on. Let me,
Yeah,
Ken,
that red wave,
child, y'all are running
they
amok
clocking up
today.
the
So,
scooter lounge for
He,
let me, this is my last, you can hear me? This is my last
yes,
time getting up here because
I'm a little
I'm
muffled, but yes, I can hear you.
all right. I'm just annoyed because I never seen a man compare himself to a mom. She's a mother. She's a mom. Both of them, Sunny, Uppity, is mothers. You can't compare yourself to mothers. You little sassy bitch. Of course you can't qualify for what they qualify for because you a grown ass fucking man that stay with your stank ugly ass mama, nigga. Like, why do you keep trying to compare yourself to women, single fucking mothers that's working hard for their kids, bitch? You ain't doing shit but sitting on your fucking ass, yelling and screaming and stalking women all day. And Sonny ain't even do your bitch ass nothing. You're so obsessed with her for no reason, bitch ass nigga. You're weird as fuck. Go get you a girlfriend and sit down and take the girl out on a date. Do something with yourself. You sit online all day stalking this lady, doing videos on this lady, and this lady don't even pay you no mind. Bitch ass nigga. Go actually do something with yourself, all mama. Princess.
Okay. This is
I
what
never
it
seen no
says.
shit like that. I wish I would compare myself to female.
Audio said my
Go ahead,
mom
Miss
looks,
Over. Go
oh
ahead.
shoot,
Okay,
I'm not
this is
even
a
reading
call.
that shit.
Okay, he is typing in chat.
That's
This is
it.
a call.
I don't know. I don't know how that prostitute look. I don't know how
Okay,
that bitch look.
Ken, could I have your plats? Could I have your drink?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is what's up next call. With his high fashion, is he gay? And why does he hang around with kings and queens of Team U? Oh, no, Team U.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm serious. I'm not making, I ain't making this up.
No, I know you're reading what they're typing. I get it. But the kings and queens of Timu? I don't know about that. Damn it. Okay, the scooter lounge.
I'm just saying, come on, callers, call in.
The scooter lounge, they're running amok.
Ken, is it okay that you behave yourself and let him come up one time for the girls in the back?
Yeah, I'm
No,
not
they
gonna say
cannot be
nothing.
at the
I'm
same
chilling.
time. They cannot be. No, they say that I've already when they cannot be on the link together. They both are beefing, and they have a upcoming pull up. I'm hoping doesn't happen, but it looks like audio is going over there and has booked a flight. He showed it. He
Wait
showed
a
it
minute,
on
hold on. Okay, he showed the flight that he booked to meet up with
and
Ken
hotel.
at a hotel to
Yeah,
fight.
yeah,
Really?
that's what they keep referring to in
He
July.
Come here,
told
somebody.
the flight that he gonna get his ass beat.
Hold on 1 second.
I
Miss
keep
Dover,
on.
listen.
He booked a hotel to come and meet with you. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't know who he. I don't know who he mean with.
Okay, but what I can't understand, why you want to book a flight to your death? I guess over all the money that he got all the funeral arrangement already taken care of.
Hi, Uncle Claude.
I don't understand.
I don't
Can you
know.
answer that
That's
question for
the
me?
main business. I don't know what they're doing. I'm
Let,
hoping
let,
that
let me
there's nothing.
Okay,
let me just finish before I come back. And I'm not coming back up. Hold on, Miss Dover. Hold on. I ain't coming back up after I say this. Leave them women alone that ain't bothering you. If them that you did like 30 videos on Sunday and she didn't do shit on you, nigga. Leave that girl alone. She not bothering you, you little sassy sissy bitch. And leave her the fuck alone, nigga. You's a weirdo. You coming off as a fucking creep. And you only 27 years old. That's not a good look, bro. Y'all have a blessed day.
All
Thank
right,
you,
thank you,
son.
Ken.
Okay, I need
Um,
to talk to Audio. Could you come in here to the class? I got some questions to ask you. Hold on a second. I got it right here. I got it right here from the girls in
as
the
long
back.
as it has nothing to do with whether he's Yag or what, we don't care. I don't care. I don't care what their preference is. There's no discrimination over here against the LGBTQIA. I don't like if they ask those questions. I don't care to hear about it. That's their business. I don't care what they do in the bedroom. Scooter
Okay,
Lounge,
okay, okay,
the
okay.
Scooter Lounge, Messy Boots folks are asking. And now, who are they calling the kings and queens of Timu?
Hold up. I don't know who they call. I'm just reading it
Oh,
up.
okay, never mind.
Let me it
So
say.
hold on, let me see who.
Let me say it
Let me
one more
see
time for
who's
the girls
here.
in the back. It say with his high fashion. Hold on a
Oh
second.
gosh,
Wait a
damn,
minute, I gotta make
audio is
this.
back. You called him back. He's here,
Hello.
audio.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Audio, you ready?
Hola,
Oh
hola,
my,
¿cómo estás? Muy bien, muy bien. Nah,
Okay.
nah,
oh
nah.
gosh.
So what's the question?
The
What was
They
question
the
got a
was
bunch of
that
questions for you, I guess.
okay, the question is say with his high fashion, is he the G word? Is he a nag? And why does he hang around with the hold on a second? With the kings
You
and
asked
queens
the
of
same
TU.
question. Oh my gosh.
That's what it says.
So yeah, like I said, I already answered this. I don't hang out with Ken. I don't hang out with Lemon. I don't know him outside of here. I just met him on YouTube like what a month ago, and I came into the beef sector. And to answer the first thing, I've already established. You know, I like women. It is what it is.
You ain't been around here for a month. You've been around here a little
Yeah.
longer.
Nah, I say about a month or two. But they gonna make me drop my OF link, and y'all want to see me pipe down some
You
bad
have
bitches
only
and get my
been.
We
dick
don't want to
sucked.
see that.
We
No,
don't
If you
want
want to see that, if you want to see like the
tell
shit I've
the
been
Scooter
doing,
Land folks that are
go
talking,
ahead. Like
asking him these
y'all be
no,
questions.
so
no,
worried
no.
about
Wait
a
a minute.
nigga's
I
sex
only both
life.
care about
Y'all
this
go to
shit.
his page
I
and
Y'all
don't,
go
be
ask
I
so
him
don't
worried
even
about a
questions.
care.
nigga's sex
I don't
life.
even know the young man, but I will like to say this here. Okay, let me tell you something, Audio. Let me tell you something. Look, we don't see
Mm-mm.
a whole lot of jits like you come through here. Then they have to take a break to go on a little vacation. Now with you, I don't know what basically going on. I'm just gonna say what
Oh,
I say. But
I'll
then the
run
fact that
people
yeah,
off. I
I'm
got
just
too much
look. Okay,
stamina.
wait a minute, partner. Look, I'm just trying to bounce off a little what Ken saying. Then the fact that you arguing with the ladies. One thing you got to understand, even though that
Yeah, I like. Okay, so I like how he
okay,
came up here.
listen to me, brother
No,
man.
I'm about to answer you. I know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say.
No. Wait a minute, We have a lot of people that came through here with the flashing, with the fashion. Then they had to go and take a bite, see me go away for some months, base it to come back. With you fighting with the ladies, all right. Yeah, I know we are a damn we some messy girls. But one thing you gotta say, this is a ladies sector. Okay. Dealing back with you fighting with it ain't so much of what position, how long the person be here, but you making a very, very bad name for yourself that everybody's fighting, everybody fighting you. We don't have what that guy name. We had
I'm not fighting with
Shaquille-
women.
wait a
That's
minute,
why I
we had
like want to cut
Shaquille
you off
came
because
through
I'm
here and
not
do that.
fighting with women.
We had like about 5 or 6
Yeah,
guys
but
that
I'm
came
not
through here.
fighting with women though. Do you
Wait,
hear
hold
me?
on. Okay, I'm gonna say this here, then I'll listen to what Jay. We had 5 or 6 people came through here fighting with the B tape to coming at the girls, but what happened? They had to leave and come back. I was over to Brianna house the other night and we was talking about it. And then Brianna asked Shakim, why are you different now? Shakim said, I had to go away and change my attitude and basically look back and see how things roll. He said people that didn't like me, because I was on one of the lists that didn't like him and didn't care too much for him. He said now they approach me different because changes start with you.
I don't want that. I don't want that. If
Okay.
someone don't like me now, I don't want them to like me later. That's fake as fuck. I'm
Another
not
one.
fake. I'm not
Another
fake.
one.
So I
He
don't
looks
want none of
like
these
the man that
motherfuckers that don't like
going
me now to
on.
ever like me. If you don't like me now, stay don't liking me. It's
Okay.
that simple. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm not fake. I'm not a sheep. I'm my own motherfucking man. That simple. Y'all gonna learn that. Y'all gonna learn that. Like y'all gonna keep learning that. And as I keep growing, that's why I'm gonna keep growing. Because I don't need to be tied to none of these motherfucking camps. Okay. Like I want to dead that shit.
James coming
I
back.
want to dead that shit
Who have-
because I
who
don't
have
give a
been
fuck
the
about. I don't
got
care.
anything to do
I
with
don't
you
care
getting
if
your
none
phone.
of these people with big numbers don't like me and then they like me. I don't care. Who gives a fuck who's been
I
here?
know
I
you
don't
don't care.
care.
We got it. But do when you
This is
came
the
over here,
internet.
you ain't
This
been
is the
here for a
internet.
month. You came along a little before, long about Valentine's Day. Now, so let me tell you something. This is what I'm on. But you don't care. Did the B sector help you any way to even get one subscriber? Did anybody in the B sector shout you out for you to get one subscriber?
I had over 600 before I came into the beef sector doing
So
my
when you
own
came over to
content.
the B sector took you over to that threshold to make it
So
1,000.
look,
Yes.
yes. So I'll answer to that though.
Go ahead.
A person has to like you, and you have to have a certain quality for you to get them subscribers. Just because somebody shares me and say, "Oh, go subscribe to this person named Audio Pope." No, they had to see that they like what I was talking about. So all that, I don't even. Nobody ever made me. I had to. Ness gave me the alley oop. I had to dunk it. Let's just put it like that. I've already said that analogy. Someone could throw you an alley oop and give you a shout out and give you a platform. You got to be able to hold your own, and I held my own. And I gained subscribers doing my own shit. You feel me? So all that little narrative y'all trying to make, like, and then I got my own talent too. I started showing y'all I make music and shit and do that. I got my own type of shit going that other people don't got going. So it's like, you feel me? And I wasn't here before. Everything I literally got blessed by the algorithm. Nobody sent me here. None of that. People can make all their conspiracies, but that's why I sit back and I really just smile with my arms crossed because it's like, damn, these people really sit back and make all these conspiracies. But I literally just came out of nowhere. Like, literally, it just happened like that.
Otto, a lot of us came from out of nowhere. All of us came from out of nowhere. A lot of us.
Yeah.
Just going through that. It's just something that came up in the feed. I'm one of them. 581. A whole lot of us is one that we got it from the dirt. So I understand what you're saying, brother man. Yeah. But let me tell you something. The most time when you get into the algorithm is basically how that you title it. That's how basically how the thing turned to send people over or what you was doing. Now look at you.
Hold on. Let me stop this. First of all, lip singing. So lip singing is when you're on stage and that's how I know y'all aren't artists. Lip singing is when you're on stage at a live performance and you're supposed to be a quote unquote singer that has a good voice, and you're rapping or you're singing over vocals. Rappers, if you go to most rapper shows, they're rapping over their lyrics unless they have the raw instrumental playing. I had to record this song. I had to write the lyrics. I had to make a whole course. I had to make a whole 16 for this shit. So all that shit, y'all talentless motherfuckers type in the chat. And the fact that I already have over 30 people that have bought my song, you feel me, from the beef sector and from this my supporters. They bought it directly. You feel me? You feel me? I said from the beef sector. I said people from the beef sector. Yeah, people are showing me love. So no, Patricia, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just a hater and you have Ken's dick stuck down your fucking throat. That's what you are.
God.
You feel me? You're just a hater. I've been writing music. I've been writing music since I was 5 years old. I've been making music, composing it since I was 5, doing what I do. Y'all just talk shit. I gotta record this shit. I gotta write it, record it, and mix and master it. So I'll do that. Y'all can sit back. I need to work on my delivery. That's cool, Patricia. Patricia, I don't care about what you say because the people that follow me.
Okay, let's go find it.
Yeah, the people that follow me, Patricia, are more qualified than you. If y'all do your research, you would know that in 2016, 2017, I was on Sway in the Morning, Shade 45 on live radio. My shit got broadcasted in front of all them people. So go do your research. Anyways, though, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I just love when people talk that shit.
Man. That's all right, big man. You supposed to, because if you don't, nobody else gonna toot it for you. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I forgot something sweet. Something sweet. I ain't know that we have a round, that me and you have a round to go around to. I did not come on here dealing back with Jay Wilson. Ask Stacy, when did I come on here? When did you come on here? Something sweet. Stacy right there and Simply, they are here. They can tell you when Dover started. Long time. I always been 4 o'clock in the morning. It ain't got nothing to do with Jay Wilson. They was there with me when I first started. Stay with me, Stacy and Simply. They were my two moderators, and I still blocked them too. So you don't know what you're talking about, honey. It ain't got nothing to do with Jay Wilson. That's when you heard about Dovey with Jay Wilson. Playing goddamn ball. I'm in a goddamn good mood the goddamn day. Hold up, wait a minute, goddamn it. You said somebody chicken, goddamn right. I said the motherfucking chicken story, and it goddamn cluck.
Not the chicken story. Damn it, not the damn chicken story again. Uppity.
Miss Dovey, hey Miss Dovey. I mean YouTube camera. Miss Dovey, can I ask you a question? Why are you trying to help him? Let people learn for themselves. Like you said, we done seen this game many times before. And you know what should be
Nobody cares.
Nobody
you fucking walrus. You're a walrus. You're a walrus. Shut up.
So anyway,
you're a walrus. You're a walrus.
I thought you don't beef with women.
Nah, but she's talking shit about me. She's talking shit about me though. I'm just talking shit. She look like a walrus.
Ken's back. Okay, hold on. Ken's
back. Fuck this nigga too. Fuck this nigga too. Fuck this bitch ass nigga too and his fucking bloated motherfucking face. I don't care.
Let me push you in the back.
Thank you. No decorum. No decorum.
Now let me tell the truth. Now let me tell the truth, because see, I can't stand a lying, sassy little bitch. I hate a lying. First of all, let's talk about how the fuck you get your numbers, little bitch. You got your numbers because of Sonny, Ken, Jay Dunn, and fucking Ness, nigga. You ain't got no motherfucking talent, pussy. Your lips ain't like a bitch. You need go get on the America's Got Talent, bitch, and see if you're gonna do something. I bet you ain't gonna win that because they don't like lip singing, pussy. Let me cook. Let me cook. Because this bitch ass nigga been up here for 3 hours or 2 hours talking shit ain't about a motherfucking thing. Bitch, you ain't got no motherfucking talent, bitch. You born, nigga. You the weak ass nigga that wanna keep arguing with women that ain't do you a motherfucking thing. And let me say this right now. To all you bitches in the chat that's talking about niggas, fuck these bitches that's talking shit to these niggas. Oh no. She didn't tell that nigga a fucking thing. Sonny didn't tell that nigga nothing. He just started picking on her because of me, because he couldn't fuck with me. And see, that's what's wrong with you bitches now. You hoes always want to ride the dick instead of finding out what the fuck is going on. That nigga fuck with these women. These women ain't tell that sassy bitch ass nigga nothing. He's a sassy little bitch. He's weak. He cry like a little hoe when you tell his pussy ass the truth, and he can't handle it. He can't fucking any nigga that bring their daddy on this bitch to help them because he getting his ass whooped is a weak ass nigga. It's a weak pussy ass fucking nigga.
3 messages don't came through.
Okay, can I bring him back to respond?
Wait, no, I was
bring his bitch ass back. We're not gonna lie and act like you got talent, bitch. It was all about me, Sonny, Jay Dunn, and motherfucking Ness, bitch. You ain't your pussy ass ain't got. Fuck wrong with this weak ass nigga.
About things that used to be. You're not there now. You in the B sector, sucking ass, kissing ass, clout chasing. That's how he got his numbers, clout chasing. He was trying to use me too. I don't even know that weird ass nigga. I told Ness to go away. Next thing I know, this nigga tagging me, making them lives in the chat wasn't going. So he know he's a clout chaser. And y'all know I don't deal with these dusty ass clout chasers. I have never even been in his panel, on his chat. I never even subscribed because I saw her from the gate. He's a clout chaser. A nigga that really got it popping. There are other seconds that you can go do that with. The fact is, he's coming like the rest of these leeches, hoping to get in your pocketbooks, and he don't even like black people. I mean, black women in general. Let him go over there with the Mexican or whatever the fuck he be with. Let him go in the area where there's West Coast talk and they popping their shit. No, he over here hiding with his bitch broke ass.
He not, because they gonna pull up on his bitch ass.
Trying to argue with women, but I told you don't tell this nigga nothing because you know how the B sector is. They gonna show him better than they can tell him. The fact that he think he could pop his shit and Ness is gonna help him. This bitch trying to get her leg over the wall. That silly asshole. I'm getting down.
Well, she ain't gonna help that bitch ass nigga. At the end of the day, when you look at his content, all you see is Ken, Jay Dunn, and fucking Sonny. Where is the talent in that, bitch? Where is the you got your page and your numbers off of hate, bitch,
Oh, he's
not
breaking up.
talent. Hate. A lot of people don't like us, bitch. That's how you got your fucking 1,000, you weak bitch. You didn't get it off of dragging and toe tagging people and so called body bagging them. Bitch, you got it off of hate, ho. Because a lot of people hate us more than they like us, fuck nigga. That's the only reason why you got it, girlfriend. What talent do you actually have, bitch? AI rapping over the fucking beat? Man, sit your
Go
stupid
ahead.
down, retarded ass the fuck down somewhere. Go wash the dishes and clean that tub and mop that motherfucking floor before that bitch get out of church, nigga. Fuck wrong with this pussy ass weak ass nigga. You's a bitch. Leave them women the fuck alone, bitch, and get your numbers the real way by dragging the nigga. You pussy bitch. Now let me go. I'm going to fix me something to eat because I'm
This ain't
hungry.
my
I
nephew,
hope you guys have a wonderful day.
This
Okay, love
ain't
you.
my nephew. Him and my
Thank
mama
you.
ain't
Hello.
mama and me ain't sister. Go ahead. Okay,
Every
this is for one of I got 5 calls that stand up here. The first one says that why did they say why did he go and get his daddy for ZX? And why didn't he live? Why he didn't live with his dad? Him and Lemon are both blamed from bringing family on YouTube to fight for them. The next person said that if he rap, why did he lip sync on Lemon competition and who direct him to the beat sector? These are the questions that came in.
I think he already stated how he got to the beef sector.
Why he said that he
He
came through.
found remember it was he first got to Jay Dunn and then from there he like went basically the algorithm, right? He started he was in Jay Dunn's chat and he hit the link there. That's he got in here and gained his momentum by way of Jay Dunn and then he branched off and saw all the other people and who was beefing with who and where to go and who was up to who. And that's how he like branch out to the other places. That's what he said.
Okay, this is what I want to say because that he listening. He listening. The ladies here, I know her. I've been here 7 years. The ladies here really don't start off and beef with you. They basically like love. They would basically listen to what you say. Then when they hear what you say, they would comment it like, hey,
Trolling.
with some kind of sarcasm, or, hey, it don't that don't sound right. But us as lady, we don't get on the panel, none of us, and just go to these kids, just start beefing. No. Oh yeah, I got another one come through. Hold on 1 second. This is for him. The next question was, y'all, I'm not making this stuff up. My call line is
Buddha Lounge
on.
is messy.
No, I'm just saying it. My call line is on. It says that hold on 1 second. If he lives in why okay. No, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. That just was something else. Go ahead. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm on mute.
Yeah, I think that you know, I don't know. I mean, he said he can speak for him. He can speak
Okay,
for
let me tell you
he
something.
can speak for
I'm gonna tell you
himself.
something. One of these OGs is gonna come out here swinging like an MF. Please, son, if these ladies not bothering you, we the one that run this sector. This sector is made of 90% of ladies, and that's how it starts. It doesn't matter who think the way how
That's
they
true.
feel with their sexual preference. You gotta be careful. If some of these OGs gonna step out here and they gonna tear your head off, leave. If that's true, what I'm hearing, I don't know. I've been over there in my
It is
sector.
mostly
These
women. It
ladies
is
alone,
mostly
man. These
women.
are mothers out here. These are what you don't
Right.
want somebody to say to your mother. Hey, back it off. Back it off. Don't say that. Go and fight with the men folks that got that energy for you where you can bring your daddy on. But then in fact, fighting with
Oh my
these
God,
ladies,
not
we
bring
are
your
older
daddy
than
on.
you, hon. Our kids are older than you. Respect is due to a dog. You not gonna make it around here. Everybody that says this sooner or later, son, the content creator is going to see why her numbers start to fall. And majority of the time when everybody start getting together and repeating the same old tune, the content creator, they gonna leave that content creator alone because of you. Sooner or later, the content creator is gonna get rid of you. Because our numbers matter around here and our support. Back off, man. Back off. I don't know. I don't have no beef with you. I don't want no beef with you. That's why I'm over there in another
It's the scooter lounge. They're being messy. The scooter lounge. I went in there. Look, they're in
Wait a
the
minute,
chat
hold on. The
asking
scooters
messy
are being messy.
questions.
No. The scooters are messy anyway. That's why I had to take them over there. Hold up. Okay, let me see. Okay, no, nothing hasn't came up yet. Wait a minute, it's coming through.
Rhonda, I have no idea, but they do it. And Noble said that that's why
Okay,
he
one
went
of the scooters
after
called
audio.
up and said that he started writing and reading at 5 years old. Was he doing his lyrics with a crayon? I can't make this up. It came through here. Huh?
Miss Dovey.
I didn't
Miss
say this here. They said at 5 years old, he said he was writing and reading. They want to know that was at 5 years old, was he writing his lyrics with a crayon? I couldn't make it up.
The scooter lounge is messy. The scooter lounge.
You want to bring him back up here and let us for him to answer YouTube?
I don't see him in the I don't see him in the chat. He's
That's
gonna
why I
cause the
have to
scooter
put them
lounge
over
at
there.
Hi Kimbo. He's gonna cause the scooter lounge for asking him all these messy ass questions.
Yeah, that's what the scooter says. I couldn't make it up. That's why I had to take them over there. Put them off by themselves. Good morning. I got a problem with my elbows this morning. I can't stop drinking.
He said he's already answered a lot of these things, and
he don't answer a lot of them. Okay, but he probably ain't answered for the scooters. Where he at?
Thank you, Patricia. You as well. I don't know. He's not in the. Oh wait, hold up. That might be him on the link. Damn it. Miss Dovey, the scooter lounge is really messy. Why are they asking some of these? Who are the people in the scooter lounge? Okay, he's back. You asked him to. They're being messy. They're asking him all these questions.
Crack flow, no bake, this stir and shake, shooting when we pulled up like Urkel waist.
What that say?
I don't know. He was rapping.
What you told me to tell the scooters?
That he's
that was just an old Wayne verse, but what's happening?
They got messy questions for you. I didn't think you wanted to answer it, but
although they said they don't understand that type of language. Let me go back over here and this is what they said.
Mr. Carruthers, I don't know.
Well, they must not be black then, because
okay, no. See,
I don't know what's wrong with the scooters. They're being messy.
Made up of a whole bunch of people, whole different age. Okay, now some of these people you got to, they say I couldn't make this up. They say, why did he get his daddy for GX? And why he don't not live with his dad? Him and Lemon are both lame and bringing their family into YouTube for the fight for them. The next person say, if he rap, the next person say, if he rap, why did he lip sing on Living Competition? And who direct him in the B sector?
Who directs him? Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what I said. I couldn't make it up.
Brookie.
This cause they get directed.
Why y'all up here messing with? Why y'all up here tagging audio?
Oh no, I got it. That's all good.
Audio, okay. Audio's answering. I didn't even think he would want to answer some of these messy ass
questions.
Why you being messy as fuck, Dovey? Why you up here being messy?
What?
I know what. Why you up here being messy?
Do you see where I'm getting the message from?
No. But he already
coming in. You'll see what Dovey getting the message from.
All them questions you asking him, he already answered it.
Dovey always been one.
Dovey always been messy, always inside. Where Mr. James at, Dovey?
That's hell, I don't know. Maybe he's home. He ain't in my goddamn bed.
Is he gonna come back, Miss Dovey?
Where
What?
Mr. James at? He ain't coming back no
Is he
more?
coming back?
Yeah, I got a cold. James came Wednesday. I got a cold. I'm not feeling good. James said
You
sound like
said you were sick when he
James
the
said
last
like I
time.
got the COVID. James gonna come back when I feel better. I go to the
Wait,
doctor
you had
tomorrow.
COVID?
Okay.
No, James said it. He say,
Oh,
James.
he did. Okay, okay. Well,
Oh,
he needs
okay.
to
Because I
quit
ain't
hanging
seen
around those
James.
places he was hanging. I hope he feels better.
What's up, Freeza
Okay.
David? Yeah, I don't be liking when people.
Okay,
I
the
don't be like that.
question
Y'all be
came back
attacking the
to
one
again.
person. He up here
Audio,
banging on
listen, why
y'all
you
though.
so big and bad? Why you went and get your daddy? Why you went and got
Oh
your
my
daddy for
God, Miss
ZX?
Oh
Dovey.
my
Miss
God.
Dovey, because
I
she
didn't
really
get,
gotta
hold
forgive
on.
Miss
I
Dovey.
didn't get, first of all, nobody got my dad. I already packed ZX up like 30 fucking times. So whatever that narrative is, I brought my dad on there because I showed my dad a video of the nigga putting his leg up on his head and shit.
Okay, well, okay,
And
right there, that part there. Right that part, right there, right, hold it.
can
Right
I
that part
finish?
there.
Can I
When
finish?
you
Can I
showed your
finish?
picture to
You
your
blinking.
daddy that his leg up, why did
One
you do
leg
that?
up.
But you and ZX was having a problem. You say, look
Yeah,
at
we
that
was
boy,
already
look at this
having a
nigga got his leg
problem.
up. He giving me a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, yeah. So we was already having a problem, and I'm like, Dad, look at this nigga that's close to your age acting like this on the internet. So yeah, I had to show my pops because and
Hey,
give him
Ken,
his
wait a minute, hold on.
response.
Hey, Kenola, you don't want that with me. I can come up here and ask any question I want, Kenola. Don't
Oh
you
no,
start
don't
with me,
worry.
nigga.
He mad at anybody that picked my
I ain't
side.
worried
That
about
nigga's a
Ken. Ken
cum
is my
guzzling
brother,
bitch.
and I fuck with you too. I don't get involved in y'all shit. Ken, I said what I said. Don't get involved in what I said, Ken.
Okay, wait a minute. Well, okay. So let me ask you this here audio. You
I
showed
take
your
up for his
daddy.
raggedy ass too. I take
Okay,
up for him all the time as well.
you and ZX was having a disagreement. You took ZX picture to your daddy and say, Dad, look at this old so and so got his leg up in there and trying to beat for me. Then your daddy say, no. So your daddy say, don't worry about that. I got that. Is that basically sort of kind of that's how it
Nah,
was?
he didn't say I got that. He just came on the panel and talked his shit. He just talked his shit. That's all. He never said he was going. He said he would go to Philadelphia on it, like, cause my dad with the shit. So of course he's gonna say what he would do. I'm his son, but he knows I can handle my own too. So
Okay, I
he just
wonder, do
came up
your
on
daddy
there. He
got
just
any
came up on there
stab
to talk
wounds
his
or
shit,
gun wounds on him?
huh?
Do your daddy got on your daddy body? Is it nice for me to rub it down with some baby oil? Or he got a couple
What the
holes and
fuck?
dents and marks?
You've been watching that Diddy trial too much. You asked me about
Do
baby
you
oil and
know that
shit.
she covers
That
the
What
Diddy trial every
the
day?
I would never.
Huh?
You don't know Miss
Bro,
Dovey covers
wait a
Diddy
minute,
trial
hell?
every
Baby
day.
oil.
Audio. Do your daddy body is
Nah,
all
what the
smooth
fuck?
with tattoos? A lot of baby oil, more oil. He got a couple of scratches here, and where they don't sew shit together, a couple of holes here, bruises, a cut here, and then on the back of his
Don't be
back
doing
where
too
the
much.
skin don't
You need
fell
to be
off, where he
scared.
had to go into the burn center. If that's how your father looked.
Oh, she trying to get it hooked up with your
No,
father,
no, no, no,
audio.
no.
She want,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yes it is. She
we
trying to get hooked
over it.
up.
Oh, I have an idea.
Look,
Wait, I have
look,
an
me
idea.
and
I have an
audio having
idea,
a
Miss
whole
Dovey.
conversation.
But
Audio,
listen,
your daddy got a smooth
does your
oil
daddy have a smooth
and
voice?
white? Do he have some dent scratches and what people don't throw hot water on the women don't throw
Oh
hot
my
water on.
gosh. No,
How's
audio,
the body?
audio. Do you know about Miss Dovey bringing James to her channel for ladies' night? Since the Scooter Lounge folks have been asking a lot about talking about your dad, maybe your dad can make an appearance over there on ladies'
Wait a
night.
minute. Uh,
Well, that's what it seems
no,
like,
what
though.
I'm
We
trying
trying
to
to
Nah,
get
get
him here,
at,
Does he
audio.
sing? Does
huh?
he sing or rap? Is he funny? Like,
my yeah, my dad funny as hell, but my dad got a girl. He in a relationship, so
I mean, it will be for entertainment. I think James has a girl too, but
I don't know. I don't think he wants to, honestly.
oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
Well,
because
I
he
wouldn't
didn't even want
suggest
to
that he
do it.
would. Not
He
unless he
didn't
want
even
there
want.
with these bum assholes over here.
Yeah, he
Towards
didn't want to
the
do. He
bus.
didn't even want to make like a YouTube channel and do all this shit
Mm-mm.
here. He did it for like a day and was like, "Yeah, I'm off this shit."
Okay, so tell me, audio, are you through cursing out the women
maybe
and
so.
all this here so you can start working on the guys?
What do you mean? That like I'm tired of hearing that. You got ZX, you got the mayor, you got Cam.
Yeah,
I
could
got a
you
whole
argue with them? Could you fuss and fight with
Hold
them?
on, stop. That's why I came up here. I'm glad you refreshed my memory.
yeah,
Miss
like
Dovey.
that.
Hold on, wait a
What?
minute, audio. Let me speak as a woman. First of all, these raggedy ass hoes need to stay in their fucking place and stop being disrespectful to men. When they learn how to stop being disrespectful to men, then these men won't be dragging the fuck out of them. I continue to drag these hoes, audio. If a bitch can't respect you, then you put that hoe in her place. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all think y'all have the ability
Look
to
at her,
walk
back
around
up,
and
Kim, back up.
disrespect
I
people? Don't cut
don't
your
know,
mic
Daddy.
on. You
Y'all
cut
didn't
your
know
mic
what I
on.
was
Go back
talking
on
about.
mute, Miss Dovey, because I ain't arguing with you. I'll drop down first. I ain't gonna argue with you, Miss Dovey.
Well, what you talking? What are you talking about, honey? What are you
Go on
talking
mute,
about?
because you loud. Your background loud. I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
saying.
What are you talking about, honey? What are
Because
you
you keep
talking about?
asking this man about him arguing with dusty, dirty ass bitches. He's
Okay,
supposed
that's
to.
for
These
him to
hoes are
answer. I
disrespectful.
was
They're
talking to you.
disrespectful.
Look, I haven't addressed nothing to you.
You did. You did ask. You just asked them.
No,
Don't be
I
arguing
did
Dovey.
with
not.
women.
Look,
You
I
ain't
was
just arguing
talking
with
baby
all
to
women. I
him.
haven't argued with
You
audio
jumped. No,
not
no,
one
look,
time.
look. You jumped up to answer for him.
No, no,
Said
no,
that
no. I
no,
came
you.
up
I
here
was
because you
talking
asked
to
him like
him.
3 times. And I wanted to say, I'm sick of y'all keep saying that dumbass shit. If y'all be respectful to these men, I don't see why these
Hi,
men is not gonna be
Francisco.
respectful back to y'all. Stop disrespecting these men and y'all won't get called all kinds of bitches. That's it. I don't want that's not hard.
Yeah. That's
It's
how I'm
not
Okay,
saying.
that hard.
It's
okay, Brooke, thank
respect.
you, and make sure that the ladies that call him disrespect him, y'all get in order.
What?
Get in order. Now I'm
Yeah,
talking
cause
great audience.
I
Dovey,
have
Now,
this.
Dovey,
audio,
you
this is what
I
I'm
haven't
you
saying.
gotten an
answered.
argument with
Okay,
audio.
y'all, I'm not trying to
I
throw my
haven't even
feel for
gotten an
being
argument
trying to
with
make no
Ken.
kind of
And Ken
relationship
and
or
audio
audio
go
daddy.
back and forth.
Audio,
I
this is
don't
what
argue
I'm
with
saying.
them.
If your daddy
I
worked
don't
a
argue with
good
no man
ticket
unless I
and
had to drag
still
them, and that's
you
it. But
still
I don't argue with these
about
men.
that life.
So
Your
what you talking
father's
about?
about that life. Why is he gonna leave his neck of the wood and come somewhere else to fight and
Okay.
The
party
same
all
Okay,
reason
day
why
hold
you
long?
on. There
came
are
over
That's
people
what
here
it
and
coming
everybody
up.
else came over here. You're not making no sense, Miss Dolby.
No,
So
no, no.
stop.
You
Y'all
Okay,
know,
want to be
you know
picking
what
on
audio.
this young man, and
What
don't
you
do
call
it.
me?
Stop doing that. Like
No,
y'all
no, no.
sound
What
crazy. Y'all
did you
out
say?
here being old
Oh
ass
my
bullies.
gosh,
Y'all
both of
being
you.
old ass
Okay,
bullies.
I gotta bring some people
Wait,
up. Audio,
wait
I
a
know this.
goddamn minute here. Wait a
You
Oh,
ain't gonna
goddamn
cuss
minute
me
here.
out.
Let
Bye,
me tell you
Dolby.
something, bro.
Bye, Dolby.
I've been
Bye,
seeing
Dolby.
how
You ain't
your
telling me nothing.
motherfucking
Bye.
wait, hold on a goddamn
oh,
minute here.
Brooke, you
I've
draw.
been
Okay,
seeing
Brooke,
how
you.
this goddamn
Audio,
horse
I'm gonna
around
put you
here
in the back
riding
real
up and
quick,
down here.
okay?
This motherfucker came on saying
This
you in the
nigga
group
said it
that
was his
you
last
know
time
be
coming
saying.
up.
This motherfucker came
No,
up
was
here
it's not.
begging.
I don't know who
See
Miss
the
Dovey is
motherfucker that
fighting
came
with.
up feed that goddamn son of hers that you told Pizarro, did you get the money that
Dude,
I give you? She said when I get my income
I,
tax next week, she said I'll send you some money. This girl
show
kicked
us,
ass,
show
licked
us. What
ass,
are you
and
showing?
every
The boobs?
goddamn thing. She
yes, it's
Miss
gonna
literally
be on.
said
Dovey,
this.
hold
Let me
on.
tell you something, you
Oh
goddamn, your
my.
motherfucking
Okay,
body
you're on
looks just
solo
like
layout. Go ahead,
goddamn
Duke.
Jane Doe goddamn body. You're another
Duke,
motherfucker that eat
Hold on,
goddamn
I gotta flip
sperm.
my
You're
camera.
another bitch that eat
Just mute
goddamn
her or something,
sperm.
man. God damn.
What the fuck you talking
Oh,
Miss
about?
your shit.
Your
Dovey.
motherfucking pussy's on the goddamn internet.
Oh my
Y'all
gosh,
gotta
Miss
put on that. You got a
Dovey.
lot of goddamn mouth, bitch. You got a lot of motherfucking got. Oh, I love those boo
Oh,
boos.
nice.
Oh,
Look
I
at
love
that,
those
Miss
boo. You
Dovey.
might got all that
Ooh.
goddamn now. Think somebody supposed to hop on your
Oh,
motherfucking
look
ass.
at
You
that. Wait,
goddamn
how much is
face
that?
wearing bitch.
How much? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look at this iPad clearly. Okay. Those are nice. Look at that. Wait, what color is that, black or like deep navy blue?
No, they're
Nice.
black. They're
You
It's
can
black.
find
black.
your goddamn way around, but them bitch for
Can
a
you,
long
can you,
goddamn
Miss
time.
Dovey, can you chill for a second, please?
Miss
God damn.
Do.
Go ahead,
Oh,
daddy.
those are nice. Look at those
I
cowboy
love
boots.
it. Ooh,
I love it. Miss Dovey,
I
you know
love it.
you like to do the Western thing.
Yeah,
Ooh,
uh-huh.
you can make an appearance. Those are nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I
All
like
of that.
those.
What Duke at? Duke is in Texas, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think, yeah, he got it in Texas. Those are nice.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on, let me show you. Let me show you what I put on my new hat. I mean my old hat.
Where you plan on wearing that to?
Uh, I'm gonna be down in East Texas, July 12th.
Oh, okay.
They got some. They got
I
some.
love that. I love that Duke, baby. You were
Show it
happy
again.
with that.
Yes, I like
Oh
that.
shit, go on, brother man.
Oh, look at the black hat to go with
Go,
it.
brother man.
Nice. Nice. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
So hold on.
Are you gonna come live when you put that on? Yeah, those
Yeah.
are nice boots. Look at
Cameraman gonna be following me around, so
Oh
I
wait, you're
do.
gonna have a
I
cameraman?
love it. Big
yeah.
up yourself. I love it.
Everywhere I go, I always have somebody holding the camera doing whatever they do.
I want the hat too. The hat is nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it. You rocking that.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you my boots. That's it.
Okay,
I
nice,
love it.
nice,
But you know what
nice,
I want you
nice
to do?
purchase. I like
Look
that.
at me. Look at the camera. I need you
I
to
can't.
dude, look at me at the camera. I need you
You
to sharpen
you
it up
gotta
a little bit
calm
up.
down, man.
That
Calm
beard.
down, ma'am.
Sharpen that
Please
up,
calm.
daddy.
Can you please calm
Did
down?
she call him daddy?
No. Go ahead and talk, daddy. I'm on a goddamn road this morning.
Ma'am, can you calm down? I just got through cutting the yard. I'm tired, and that is just a lot. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Hold on. My
Miss
camera
Dovey, I'm
tripping.
taking you on
Girl,
solo
what?
layout. Miss
I
Dovey
need
said,
to
look
take
at the
my ass
camera.
home. Oh no, I ain't got to go home. I got my live hooked up to here.
Miss Dovey is turned up. Oh shoot. Hold on. Ups, were
No,
you backstage? Hold on.
I am
Okay, can I
talking to you
bring the
because
rest of
you
the
said
hold
that
on.
I can hook my live up to here.
Hold on. I'm gonna come back in because my camera
Okay, I'm
tripping.
sorry, Ups. Come back. I got carried away. Miss Dovey, stop. Miss Dovey's running. Ups, please come back. I was
Every
going to go up,
goddamn time.
but do
I've
come
been
down.
watching,
Oh,
I've been
okay.
watching that goddamn wanna be so
And
called.
audio
She
dropped
said
down
so
too.
called wanna be beautiful bitch
Damn,
with a
audio, you
bad
dropped
body,
down
with a
too.
bad body. And where your motherfucking ass at? You got all that
Who?
goddamn mouth, Brooke. Where your motherfucking ass at? When you bust your
Dovey.
motherfucking
Who?
ass, you was goddamn
Who?
goddamn
Okay,
bad.
who? Maybe she's
Dovey.
talking
You know
to
that
maybe
goddamn woman
Berkey.
Hey,
shit.
Dovey, I wanted to ask you a question, Dovey. Can I ask you a
Yes.
What?
question? Can I see your nails?
Here.
Okay,
You said
ups.
I can't
Yeah,
see
you
them.
good. You two cameras. No, I was
I
just trying to
can't
come up
see
here and
them.
tell Miss Dovey to calm down because everybody knows every woman that hit this link didn't say nothing to that weird dusty nigga. He
He
was
never
attacking first because he was telling the truth.
please,
But
please,
I was no, hold
please
on,
let
Miss
me
Dovey, let me
protocol.
finish. Miss Dovey, let me finish.
I'm
Miss
not
Dovey
angry
is
though.
turned up.
Bitch, just the hell you
I
will.
She's
never said
running
you
her
wasn't
You
mouth.
bust
angry.
your
I didn't say you
motherfucking ass up,
was.
and now you
Miss
wanna face
Dovey,
that
you
ass
never.
up.
Oh my
You
God, you don't let nobody talk.
motherfucker, you hear me,
I
bro?
said you was
I didn't
angry.
want
I
Ups,
you
was
to
I
just
think
say
telling
she's
you.
hyper. I don't
Oh
know
my
what's going on.
God. I did not say you was angry. I was just telling you, don't even respond to that weirdo. He only had like 2 or 3 people in the chat the whole time. Everybody deserved the team, and his is very pick and slim. And he don't have no beat sector support, and he only got people that can't pay their rent supporting him. So that I mean, let him have that moral support because that's all they can afford to give him. But I
Dovey's
already knew
good.
he wasn't going to talk tough because Duke Farrer, the king of pull-up, is on the scene. So that's why I
Duke
didn't feel like he
Ferrer
could
is
come
the
up
But
no
I
king of
can't
more.
pull up.
I'm
understand.
getting down.
But I can't understand. He got all that goddamn mouth, him and his goddamn daddy. Don't do. You don't have to come to do what make a ride to you. I don't hear you, son.
Listen, Dovey. I'm not doing anything to nobody because I don't need to do that. I got bigger things to do in my world. I don't got time for that.
Ups, thanks
Okay,
for
no,
coming
we
back
just
on.
we
Hold
were
on, let
just
me
trying
see
to
who's
match the
here.
energy with it. Could I fucking go on? I gotta know. I got four
Lord, Miss
damn minutes to
Dovey,
go
were you
home.
talking to Berkey? Because now Berkey's back. You
Okay,
were
wait a minute.
talking.
I got something just came in for her. Hold up one second.
Oh
Something just
Lord,
came in.
please, Berkey.
I ain't come up here to argue with Miss Dove. Miss Dove gonna
Well, you
argue by herself.
started
I'm not gonna
arguing.
argue with
Why did
her.
you do that?
I'm not gonna argue with you. I just
No,
made a
no, no.
statement,
You
Miss Dove.
came
I don't
up
want to
here
argue
when I
with
was
you.
talking to the young
I don't
man.
want to
To
argue. I don't
talk
want
to
to
that
argue with
young
you, Miss
man up
Dove.
here, you don't want to argue. When he come back,
I
then
don't
you
want to
want to.
argue.
Brooke, you know what? You've
I don't
been
want to
throwing
argue
your
with you.
goddamn weight around for a long goddamn
I don't
time,
want
bitch.
to argue
You
with you, but
wasn't time for
I'm
when
gonna
you
get
were
ready to
calling her
drag a
black and you
ugly,
supposed to be goddamn
toothless
white.
walrus
Wait
ass
a minute.
cow who wanted to come up here and talk about somebody. Meanwhile, her rent is $185 and she can't afford it and she on public
Who
housing.
read a
Ain't
hundred?
no bitch like that
No,
talking to me.
bitch, you
Not you.
tell my
I'm talking
goddamn
about
life. My
you.
rent is not $180.
I'm
My
talking,
rent is
Miss
free.
Dolby. I'm
My
not
Not
rent
talking.
is free.
you. She's not talking about
I'm talking
you.
about you. Oh my God. I said I'm not
My
arguing with you,
rent is
Miss
not
Dolby.
$185. My rent
She's
is
not
free.
talking about you,
You can
Miss
cuss me
Dovey.
out. You
She's
can
not
call me all
talking to
kinds of names.
you.
I ain't arguing with you. I ain't talk about you.
She
I
said
got
she's
I'm
not
you
gonna
talking
next.
about
argue with you,
divorce. I'm
Miss
talking about
Dovey.
the bitch who walks
Oh
around who
Lord,
say
you're
that she
talking
got
about
one pair of
uppity.
wheat, meanwhile looking like a motherfucking animal in the face. Shit, who she talking to? She's the only weird ass bitch that hits links and think that niggas really want her while she 500 pounds looking like a fat ass cow. Bitch, don't nobody want you, hoe. You ain't no attractive ass bitch. You a fat stank ass hoe. That's what you are. Don't nobody want you, bitch. Don't none of these niggas over here want your stink, fat, Boris ass. Okay? So please cut your bullshit. The only bitch on here is weird as you. The mere fact that you think that government assistance is supposed to take care of you, hoe. Ain't nobody taking care of you, you nasty bitch. Take care of yourself. Go suck a dick, hoe. Do that and get
Okay,
some money. You ain't
Brooke.
talking to me.
Brooke, a
Yes,
message
yes,
just
Miss
came
Dolly.
in for you. It say, tell Brooke instead of trying to defend that lame ninja, she need to tell her fat ass husband to stay out of women beef. This is what
I don't
came
need to
in.
tell my
I couldn't
husband to
make
do
this
a
up.
motherfucking thing. The only
Hi
thing I need to
before
tell my husband to do is to
No,
continue
1493.
to suck
Brooke.
this pussy like he been sucking. So all you weird ass bitches that be wanting to worry about what the fuck my husband is doing, he can do what the fuck he want to do. Fuck you hoes. Now tell them that.
All right then. No, they hear it. They hear it. They just send it over
Oh,
to
okay.
me. Hold on, man.
Yeah,
My
I got a
phone.
little bit of energy today. I got a little bit of
Brookie
energy
said I
today.
got time today. She said I got time
I
today.
got a little bit. I got a little bit of energy today for fuck bitches
Duke, how do
today.
I get a female version of those boots?
You gotta go to
Okay,
the
it
boot.
said,
You gotta
tell
go to
Brooke,
the.
Brooke, you got another one. Tell Brooke she cannot talk
Whoa.
about Uppity with one eviction
Oh,
and
you's a motherfucking
obese
lie,
husband.
bitch. Eviction,
This is
bitch.
what I
I ain't on
got.
government assistance. I don't get motherfucking
Thank you,
food
breaking
stamps. I
news.
work. Okay. I ain't on government assistance walking around saying I got a tiny waist, meanwhile, 500 pounds. I ain't doing none of that shit. You got me fucked up. Cause ain't no bitch show you $1,000 right now. Baby, I can
I
show
feel
you a
like I
good,
need a
good
drink.
5 racks, 6
Damn.
racks right now.
Y'all on a muck today.
I'll be doing that or not. Huh?
Goodness.
Please, the fuck is wrong with you whores? That bitch can't compare to nothing that I do on no level. The mere fact that she riding around dragging a fucking red ass wagon, bitch, she ain't fucking with me. That hoe need to get a vehicle. Fuck is wrong with you hoes?
Duke,
Yeah.
where can I
Who's
get
next? You
the
got any more
female
motherfucking
version of the
questions?
shoes? The
You
boots.
have to. You have.
Wait a minute. Let me see.
Oh my gosh, Miss Do, hold on. Go ahead,
No,
Duke.
no,
Where?
no, no. This is
And it
not
better
me.
not be no old weird
I
ass
don't want
bitches.
no smoke.
You know, question me, but
Hold on. I don't want no smoke. Wait. I gotta look.
ass weirdo hoes.
Hey, Scooter,
None
please take the
be
time
asking
out.
me a
Scooter, please take the time out and let my phone charge up. Please, you guys. I'm not gonna be answering no more calls. My phone got to charge up. There you go.
Hmm.
Well, that was all I had to say,
Mm-mm.
YouTube cameras. I thought I
Okay,
blessed your panel.
Brookie. Thanks, Brookie, for coming up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Brookie. Thanks for coming up. Ooh.
You gotta. You gotta go to the boot barn.
Boot
Anywhere you find.
barn.
Yeah, it's called boot barn.
I
Your
go
boots look
there.
nice. By the way, dude. Your boots look nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm rocking. I'm buying more boots. I spent like 800 on Jordans last year. I ain't buying no more tennis shoes. All more boots. All boots.
He's a cowboy. So
Hmm.
you're a certified cowboy now.
Yeah, wait till you see my belt buckle once I get that.
Mhm.
Okay, Uppity is back.
Go ahead, Uppity. I'm right here. Hey,
Hey, no,
Scooter.
but shout
Uppity.
out
You
to
know she
me
came for
for
Brookie.
never being no. Shout out to me for being able to get men that can see their penis. I don't deal with fat niggas. Period. I don't have to work 1K a week, baby. When now that daddy get home, I will be going live counting out 1K once again. Uppity ain't never been evicted. Uppity ain't never had bad credit. My bills stay paid. My kids are in shape and in college. I ain't never came on here begging for a
Hey,
goddamn thing.
Chilake.
Everything I need, now the daddy provides. So people wish, and I will be, and thank you guys for supporting my wish list. I ain't had to scam a thing.
Well, can I
Okay,
say?
ain't no,
Can I say something before I go? I
Yeah.
yeah,
was I was
good.
going I was gonna have uh damn, I'm sorry. It's hot. I was gonna have a boots on the ground event, and
Oh, nice.
the person who got the best boots get $100.
Hmm.
It's only $10 to get in, so I'm gonna do that here pretty soon. So
Well,
if
that
y'all
sounds like
got
a
Where's
pyramid
that?
scheme. If the
Guess
price
what?
is only gonna be
Guess what?
100.
Hey, Duke, I was
What?
doing some. Me and you should get together. I was doing something like that, doing a country and western, and we got to like do a dance and do your fashion.
Okay,
What?
so you put 100, I put 100, and
I got that. I
they
can do that. I can do
and
that.
and they pay 10 to
I
get
can't go no
in.
more than that. $100.
Well, if
Yeah,
it
I can
wasn't
do
an
that.
entry fee, I was gonna ask
I
what
know.
kind of boots, because I got boots, but I don't got no cowboy
No,
boots.
no, it
Listen,
gotta be cowboy boots. We ain't talking about
Did you
winter
see the
boots.
cowboy boots he shared?
Cowboy.
listen,
Gotta be
listen.
western attire. No, no regular
My
boots.
goodness, Dovey, jeez,
I'm sorry, baby. It's the liquor. I told you that my elbows kept moving this morning.
Dovey,
The elbows kept
Dovey,
moving this morning.
Dovey,
Okay.
Jesus. We're gonna call it boots on the
The
ground.
mayor.
I like the fact. I
What
like
up,
the
though?
fact. I like the fact that you put the dancing thing in there, and
Uh-huh.
that'll be good. They
Thanks,
pay
Elle, for
$10 to
coming
get
over.
in. Whoever win the pot. If somebody that want to
And
put
then the
more money
dance can
That
win.
be
would be awesome, for
the
real, if
dance
you
can
two
be
Yeah.
do
for
that.
5 minutes or less. That's right.
No,
Five
I'm
minutes or
not.
less.
I'm not in the contest. I just wanna. I just want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I
just want to
know. It
see.
would be nice
Yeah.
if you
I
guys could
have
do
my
it.
100. Yes, we can do that.
Okay. Cool.
But before
Anybody?
what uppity don't took off. I had something to say.
Uppity
Okay.
drop down.
Bye,
All
everybody.
right,
I'm
thanks,
gone.
Duke, for
Bye-bye.
coming up.
I'll be here.
Nice cowboy hat and boots. The
Uh,
mayor.
YouTube camera. There's something wrong with my elbows. It just keep on
Oh
going
my
into
gosh,
you know.
what are you drinking, Miss Dovey?
Yeah, it's something wrong with
No
me.
wonder. You are drinking. Oh, no wonder. That explains it.
Something wrong
The
with.
mayor, what's up?
I just can't help myself this morning.
Oh my gosh, Miss Dovey. Okay. Now it makes sense. The mayor, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, the
Yeah,
boo.
Yeah, she's
what's going
drinking.
on? Instead of me, me, I don't need to invest my money into jeans and fashion and all that. You know
Right,
me,
right, right.
you know who I
Exactly.
am. I'm Mr. Smell Good, right?
Yes,
Right.
you
So,
will, Daddy.
so you can only wear a pair of jeans once, right? And if you wear them same pair
Mm-hmm.
of jeans again, they're gonna be like, damn, you got them same pair of jeans on. You
Hey,
paid
dear.
$400 for them, but damn.
Right.
But see, can I go ahead if you don't mind? You mind if I divert the subject away from talking about jeans and all that, and show you
Mm-hmm.
just a little something that I invested a little under probably $400 in, just to show you what the things that I
Sure.
can get. All right,
For
let me go
the
ahead and turn my
400 bucks. Okay. So
yeah,
can
yeah.
I
Y'all
Can you
put
ain't.
see
you
me?
on solo
Hey,
layout? Let me
Daddy.
Yeah,
put you
Hey,
on.
Daddy. How you
yeah.
doing?
What's going on? What's going on? Hold on.
Son,
Where's the
I see
camera
you, Daddy. I like what I see,
at?
brother.
And
Man,
we got
I like that. How you
and we
doing,
Miss
Daddy?
Dovey is off the
yeah,
chain.
and we got a special,
Oh,
very
cute.
special guest appearance by
There you go.
Oh,
somebody
There's
looking.
that's
Calvin.
Elmo, right? No, no, that ain't
That's
Elmo.
No,
Calvin.
it's
It's a
Calvin.
puppet. It's
That's
Calvin. It's
Calvin.
Calvin.
Calvin. Oh, okay. Hey, Kevin.
It's Calvin, young lady. It's
Okay, Duke
Calvin.
is back.
Yeah.
Duke.
Tell me this here.
Okay.
So
Hey.
Are you
Oh,
into
all
it too?
right. Okay.
so
Are
Okay.
you,
Hold on, Dovey. Dovey. Let
yeah,
me.
you
Let
gonna
me.
help out? You
Dovey.
gonna jump in?
Dovey. Let me have a man talk real quick. Hey,
yeah,
fam. Hey, I keep my money in my boots, huh? I don't
Ooh,
know
my
if
ain't
you
nothing.
God,
That's
know,
where
go,
you're
but
supposed
Daddy.
to keep it at.
yeah, but I keep
Go
my
ahead,
money in my
Daddy.
boots,
Cash
so
me
I don't
one of
know
them.
what you
Cash me
talking
one of
about.
them 20. I can
Yeah.
go and get me another
I keep
bottle.
my money in my boots, my boy. So while you participating, my
That's
money's in
all
my
Can
right.
you
boots.
cash out me some
Who?
of that
That's all right.
money?
That's all
Hey,
right.
yeah.
Dude,
Hey,
cash
it's in the
out one
debit.
$20.
It's
I
in
can
my
get another
boots.
bottle.
Child, why
Hey,
you're
Nah.
it's
flexing
in
the
Who
the it's
fake?
hating?
in the
Cash out me
debit.
some
It's in the
money.
credit. It's in my boots. It's in my assets. So you just talking, fam. I
Who?
don't know who you is. I ain't never had no
The
whatever with
mayor.
you.
Who
Yeah, I
say
don't
no?
know him.
No, I'm
But
not.
just
No,
drop
hold
it.
on.
You
Hold,
said
hold on.
something in
Hold,
the
hold on,
chat.
Duke.
You said, hold on. You said something in the chat. I
Dog, dog,
overlooked it.
dog,
Then you came
dog,
up here and you said something to me,
dog.
so I
No, he
came
was
back.
Duke,
You said
talking
Duke,
he
to
ain't got. So
audio. He
yeah.
Duke.
was
So let
talking
me
to
finish.
I
audio.
wasn't talking to you. I wasn't
He
talking to
was
you, Duke.
talking to
Oh, okay, okay.
I
audio.
was
I'm sorry.
talking to
Okay,
Not
audio.
you.
okay. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I was
I'm
making.
sorry.
audio.
I was
Okay.
being sarcastic towards audio, bro. I'm not going,
My
bro.
bad. My
Those some,
bad. My bad.
like
My
I
bad.
said,
My bad.
bro.
My
Nah,
bad.
nah. I ain't got no.
When
Like I
you
said,
okay,
those some nice ass boots.
when you
Those
said
some nice
400,
ass
who?
boots, bro.
I know when you said something about $400. Who was you talking to?
I was talking to audio because he paid
Okay.
Audio.
All right.
$400
He
for
Cool.
them.
Okay.
he
Okay.
had a
Okay. My mistake.
To
I thought
look
you
Duke.
was
to
talking to me.
Duke.
to little
Yeah.
Audio
JoJo,
had $400. Audio was talking about
little
$400
JoJo.
pair of jeans. That was
Oh,
audio.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. I read it too fast. My fault, fam. It's all
Oh, you
good. But
good? You good? You good?
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's in the boot, Dovey. You
Yeah.
need to get with me so we can do it.
Okay, we're gonna get what to see. How can we first
I'm
thing we
gonna
gonna
put.
come up with
I'm gonna
first thing
put.
we gonna do in 2 weeks our dessert. The following week after that, we gonna have the boots on the ground.
Okay, Ben. I'm finna put my number in the back so you can hit me, Dovey.
Okay.
There, just
Mm-mm.
There you go.
Oh,
So we
all right,
communicate.
let me
Let's
get
go.
it written on a piece of paper.
All right, I'm gone, everybody. Baby
All
mama,
right, thanks,
we can
dude.
see
All
you
right,
tonight.
baby
Much
daddy.
Okay,
love,
Bye.
everybody in
thank
the
you, thank you,
chat.
partner.
Keep your boots on the ground. Let's go,
He said
everybody.
boots on the
Got boots
ground.
on the ground.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
The mayor
yeah.
was
So
doing a demo. Okay, let's go back
yeah.
to the
So
mayor.
like I said, you got right here. This is room 1015
Ooh,
Wave Child.
I like the
You know,
bottle.
yeah. This only about this on, this ain't that much. Nice, fresh, aquatic, smell like chilled watermelon. And if you know what like a watermelon, a Jolly Rancher smell
Okay,
like,
let's do it. I got this
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I like that.
okay, that's this
That
right
would
here.
smell yummy.
Yeah, this one here, this is real good with a light musky undertone. So if you like that, you're gonna like this. Now me, I like to buy a lot of um, different fragrances that smell like the expensive ones, right? Which we call expired expressions. Now
Mm-hmm.
you see this box right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see our box right there. That's called
Mm-hmm.
Tarathi Electric Blue. Let me show you the bottle. Let me show you the bottle right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see the bottle?
Nice. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Now this right here, this
That's
bottle
pretty
right
big.
here.
Mm-hmm.
No, let me go ahead and pull it back some. You see this bottle right here?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's less than $60. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So is that who's doing that? Is that Dovey doing all that?
Oh,
Yes.
baby,
Yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
tell you, Daddy. Send me that perfume so I can give it to my boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh,
Okay, thank you,
today.
Daddy.
All
She
right.
said
Now we got
she's
another
baby
one that
boy.
smells like, because LV, you know who LV is, don't you? The designer
Yeah.
LV. Now, when you say LV's name, if you say the full name, they like to come after you. So I don't like to say their full names. But
Oh, okay.
this is an expired expression of, you know.
Mm-hmm. I like that, Daddy.
So would you rather pay $400 for one fragrance, or would you rather pay $400 and get several fragrances that smell 80 to 95% the same as the original?
I don't care, Daddy, as long as you smelling good. I don't care,
There
Daddy.
you go. There you go.
Well,
So
don't
that's all
confirm,
I.
Daddy. I'm an
Uh,
Avon woman.
there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
I
But I'm gonna go
love
ahead and
my
step down.
Avon man.
But
Mm-hmm.
YouTube cameras, for
Mm-hmm.
you being such a
Finally.
gracious host, I'd like for you to hit me up on my email, detroit.com,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like to gift you this right here.
Ooh,
Alexandria.
child, go
Oh,
on,
okay.
Daddy. Well,
This
what
is
you
a
gonna
this is
give Mama over here?
let me see, nothing.
Come on, Daddy. What you gonna give Mama? You
And
got daughter something. Daddy,
This
you got
baby
daughter
boy
something. What you
was
gonna give
nice to
Mama?
love.
so YouTube cameras, go to alexandriafragrances.com, right?
Okay, let me
Pick
go over
out
there.
pick out your 4 cents. Pick out your 4 cents. If you have a PO box, let me know and I will send this to you. These got
Okay.
four different travel sprays in it.
Ooh, Daddy, you turning me on.
I gotta go. You too much, Dovey. You too much, Dovey. I gotta go.
Damn it.
Daddy, tell
The
me this
mayor,
here. With that
the
traveling,
mayor, she's right
is it
about
okay I spray a little around his balls?
what?
You don't
The
want to.
mayor tell her that you can't spray.
You do not spray.
Daddy,
You
Daddy,
Dovey,
let Mama
Dovey.
see you, Daddy.
You can take me off the big screen. You can take me off the
Come
big
on,
screen.
Daddy, Daddy, come to
Okay.
Mama. Let Mama see you, Daddy.
Oh
Don't
my
Mama,
All right,
gosh.
daughter, don't let him down. Let him stay for Mama.
Miss Dovey.
Yeah,
Oh, look
One thing
at
that you should never
the
do.
fragrances they
what
have
baby?
there.
Yeah. One thing that you should never do.
Tell me, Daddy.
You should never spray fragrances around the private areas.
But that's okay. But he can spray it in his hand and put it around the balls. I'm gonna lick it. I
No.
love the
Oh,
little. Go ahead, Daddy.
no, you should not do that.
Well,
No.
I should put
Be-
baby oil.
No, you don't put nothing around another region. If you're gonna do something, get an unscented oil. If you're gonna do something like that,
Okay, Daddy,
Dovey.
put that in YouTube camera box.
No.
She'll send it to
Get
my.
your Dovey. If you're gonna get all nasty like that, go get yourself go to
Oh,
Walmart.
yeah.
Yes,
Go to Walmart and get
yes.
yourself a bottle of unscented coconut oil, or you can go and get yourself some unscented coconut oil from the grocery store. Make sure that it's
What about
unscented.
Dial soap?
What's that?
Dow.
The
No,
Dow stove.
no, Dovey. No, Dovey. You know what? Why am I talking this about you, Dovey? You know what, Dovey? I'm about to get up off of you. Your ass is out cold. So no, YouTube camera. That's what I do. I don't, like I said, I don't spend my money on $400 or $500 pair of jeans or nothing like that. And Duke, it's all good. Like I said, I wasn't coming after you when I said you didn't spend $400 on the boots, because see, when I was down in Texas, that's what I should have got before I came back to the crib. I should have got me a pair of cowboy boots before I came back home.
That's
But
all right. That's all right. That's all right, Daddy. Me and you gonna ride it when it comes to boots on the ground.
you not about you about not Dobie. You about not to let you are not about to
Thank you,
let
Michelle.
your pimp, player, baller, hustling shot caller James come after me.
James.
He's
Did you know?
recovering.
I don't know what you know. Did you know
He's
that
too
I
weak
fucked
right
Jane to
now.
death and he dead?
You did what?
I fucked Jane to death. He dead.
You lying.
Allegedly.
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 Oh, but yeah. But let me show you one more. Let me show you one more bottle.
Something tell me that. Something tell me, DeMille, you can't get your words together. Did I scare you, Daddy?
Oh,
Daddy,
never
your
that.
mama scare
Never
you.
that. Let me show you one more YouTube
Damn,
cameras. I'm
Sylvia
gonna
is
show
on
you
one
one more
today.
I'm gonna show you one more cologne. It is unisex, but like I said before, this is a banger right here. This is a summer banger right here.
Do
This
it
is
got
called
oil in
Hold
it?
on, let me do it. And so,
it's called Vulcan Feu. FEU. Look up French Avenue Vulcan Feu. FEU. This right here is a mango citrus blast. Not
oh, I love
smelling.
mango.
So you won't be smelling like the regular fuck niggas out here smelling like Dior Sauvage. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
other words, the
So what
interview
is that? Is
smelling
that the
like
man
come to
stuff?
me. That what
This
it
Is
is
that
this
smell
is
man
like
or
come to me?
women?
a man or woman can wear this right here.
Okay, so it's unisex. Okay.
And it's an expired expression of Stefan Humbert Lucas, which his scent,
Malik is
which
here.
smells almost like $300.
Malik.
Hey, I want to ask the man
Hi,
a question.
Malik.
Yes,
We
sir.
talking about stinks. Go ahead. I
So
say
y'all know I know what you're talking about, but the man, the last time I saw you, you was saying you was a aficionado of cologne, right?
Yes, I'm aficionado of colognes.
So, but I
I have
need you
close
to
to
explain.
150s.
Right? Can you explain to these people that they knockoffs? That's not official.
Okay.
That these
Okay.
are
No,
knockoffs?
hold.
I
I
said
just want,
I don't call them knockoffs. I call them inspired expressions.
but they call it, dude. They advertise the knockoff joints all day on Instagram. I just wanted you to be clear because I was like, the dude. I watched my man before. He was popping that big cash shit at the boy audio, and he said he's a aficionado of cologne. And I
Okay.
remember we was
Yeah.
on somebody's panel. We was talking. I was shocked that you just showed a rack of knockoff joints.
Okay. What's wrong with that? I say instead of me spending $300 or $400
Audio.
See,
on
that's
one
the
cologne,
difference, though. See, you just bragged
Audio.
about
okay, on one
you
cologne.
just
I
bragged
told you
about
before. I said
smelling like
inspired
chilled
expressions.
watermelon.
No,
You
that
just
was
bragged
a
about
joke.
smelling like chilled watermelon as a straight grown man. Nigga, I wear
I
Dior,
think
I
some
wear
of them are unisex.
I wear Gio
Okay, I got
Armand,
back.
I wear good
Okay, I
cologne,
got
nigga.
that too. I
That
got that
fake
too.
ass
I
shit,
got that
that
too.
fake ass,
I got
that's
that
not a
too. Hold on.
flex, bro. That's not a flex to
Never,
say, oh, I got
I
counterfeit
never
cologne.
said,
That's not a flex,
I
nigga.
never said to be a
Just
flex,
because you want
nigga.
to be cheap
I
and
never
get some
said to be a
crabs.
flex.
Yes, it
Oh my
is. You're
god,
trying to
Ooh,
that's
flex
not
I
a
right
being a
also
now.
flex.
like perfume
Oh, I'm
oils.
saving
I like
money.
the
I'm saving
oils.
Oh
money.
my
Who
gosh,
cares? Who
yeah.
cares? If
So
you got it, buy
I'm
it.
not talking to you. I'm talking
If
to
you got
Malik.
it, buy it. If you got it,
So
buy it.
Malik, oh,
But you
what you
came up
so
here in spite of me. You came up here in spite of me because
nigga,
you're an
you
old bitter bitch. That's why.
bitter,
So I'm gonna
whatever you
come
want to
up and I'm
call
gonna
it.
address you like the bitch you is,
Okay,
and the
yeah,
slut your
yeah.
fucking daughter is too, nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Oh no, audio.
Oh,
We stop
now
talking
see,
about you.
That's
Go
why your
ahead.
now
daughter a
see,
fucking slut, nigga. That's why
Wait,
your
hold
daughter a
up.
slut,
See, you
bitch.
just the
that's it.
audio.
I
See,
don't
this
give
is
a fuck.
why
See
Fuck
I
this
that's
say
what
that I
nigga.
don't
Fuck
let
that's
this
what I'm
his
talking
nigga.
about.
his
Fuck this
daughter is
nigga and
going
fuck
now.
your
If he
daughter,
starts,
nigga. And fuck your
okay.
daughter, nigga. Now say something. Since you want to, hold on, you
No,
bitch
because
ass nigga. Hold on,
Hey,
you
you're
bitch
trying
ass
to
YTC,
get
drop,
nigga.
him
just
to
drop
Hold
talk
on,
him.
hold
about
on,
your
Just
son.
drop
Hold on,
sister.
audio.
hold
Just
on.
drop him.
Since you want to
Just
Okay,
get
drop him.
audio.
quiet,
I'm just
since
gonna
you,
put you
Audio,
audio.
yeah. Hey, hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
audio.
YTC. Hold,
Listen.
hold.
This
You
is
don't owe
crazy.
him an
You
explanation. Hold
antagonize
on,
him by talking
YTC.
about his grown daughter, knowing that he's gonna reach for you and talk about your sister, then it will be a problem. See what I'm talking
YTC.
about?
No, you know
Yeah.
what?
He knows the rule over here. He was
Yeah, he
wrong for
does. He
what he
did that
did.
on purpose.
Yeah,
He
you
did
don't
it
owe
on
him no
purpose.
explanation. He owes you an
No,
apology. He was out of
right.
pocket. Now hold on, the man. Not you.
Yeah.
Not you. He was out of pocket for doing that on your panel. I
I
told
agree.
Lemon he was out of pocket for that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
over there, all they were talking about is like cologne and perfume. Like, why would you get this upset? Now you see, this is how come. Who was it that asked me why was I putting
In
some
the
of them
back.
in the back? Because when they're on a panel together, so now audio, that means you and the mayor
Wait,
can be on a panel together. Like
but
that's
wait a minute.
crazy.
But Malik, Malik, I gotta go. Do you got a problem with audio? Because your wife is good friend with it. She came up here taking her son out. Toys.
I don't think
So
he has a problem with audio. I don't know
hold
though.
Oh,
on.
that's what that little party. Okay, sorry. Hi, Malik Boo. How you doing?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with audio, but I know the rules over here. He
Mm-hmm.
was wrong
Yeah.
for coming over here
Yeah.
disrespecting her platform like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was messed up
Mm-hmm.
because then when you start talking about yes, they're grown, they're not but the thing is the reason that you and Ken that I don't have you guys on because y'all say horrible stuff and you have a minor sister and all of that and then y'all get to slinging arguments back and forth over that. Like why would you even do that?
Okay.
That's crazy.
I understand
Over
you
and
with your
y'all are
camera. I
talking about
respect your camera.
colognes. And they're talking about colognes. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, I find
No. We weren't talking about cologne. Me and Daddy was talking about something else.
Not daddy. Oh my gosh, not
right.
daddy.
Nah,
Hey, the
let me
man,
say it.
I'm gonna see
Yeah.
you around, man. I'm gonna let Miss Dovey
Thank
go
you,
ahead and have this
Malik,
with
Hey,
dog.
for
hey,
coming up.
Stay Malik.
but hold on.
No.
Nah, but
Let me see.
I
Is it,
mm,
Jake is here. Jake, how in the hell are you?
How in the hell are you? You know I have to come up here and help you enforce this punishment. So since
He's backstage.
he is 27 years old, so let's keep him in timeout for 27 minutes for being foolish. Hi, how is everyone doing?
Hello, J Don.
Miss Dovey's been running amok. She was talking about
Me and Daddy over here trying to get this
she's
cologne what he
calling
wants me to
him
wear. What he
daddy.
want me
She's
to put on
calling the
him, right,
mayor daddy.
Daddy?
She's very frisky right now. She was frisky with Duke and she's frisky with
Mayor of Detroit?
yeah.
Dovey, you know Mayor of Detroit be driving. He could pass through.
That's it. Okay. Then come on. Then I won't have to get on. I won't have to get on the Greyhound. Come through,
Thank you,
Daddy.
Malik. Uh,
um
okay. The mayor is speechless.
yes.
The mayor, you have anything? You have
No,
anything
I
to?
don't I don't drive anymore.
You
Wait,
don't
you
drive
stopped
no more.
driving?
No, I plan on, like I said, I plan on taking my talents to bigger and better things. I decided that now, since I did the driving part for a year, now it's time for me to go over to the mechanical side. So now I will learn not only how to drive, not only do I know how to drive the trucks, I'm gonna learn how to repair the trucks. So that way I'll save my cost on repairs and maintenance. You know what I'm saying? So
So
Wait.
that's
other words, you trying to get your hand greasy,
yeah,
Oh
oily,
my gosh, Miss Dovey is
I'm trying
very
to get my
frisky
hands
today.
greasy. Yeah,
all oily up. Okay,
yeah,
I love a
yep,
Wait,
man
can
oh
you
with
yeah.
that hand
expand on that?
oil.
Okay. So when you started the trucking company, okay, so did you
Hmm.
bought the company? Okay, so now you're looking to repair the trucks or just
Yeah.
cars in general?
Yeah, you plan
No,
on putting me
trucks.
together.
I plan on repairing
You plan on
trucks.
to
I'm
give me
planning on
what I really need. You plan on to rebuild me over, baby. Come on, Daddy.
no, you're gonna have James do that for you,
That's
mommy.
all right, but you still gonna keep that oil, right? Keep
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna keep
oil.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
Daddy.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So, like I said before, regardless of it being a flex or anything like that,
This one.
um, I don't call it a flex if I can get up here and I can find something, because the thing about it is this: a lot of people don't even know. Do you know that less than 50% of men and women wear fragrances?
Mm-hmm.
So if I decide that I want to buy, if I want to buy a cologne, and that cologne costs $500, right? Let's say, for example, if a cologne costs $500, especially with
Mm-hmm.
LV,
Oh,
LV costs $400, right? Why not go if I can go if I can go buy something that smells 85 to 90% like the real one? Why won't I buy that one and spend and spend less than $50 on it? And it smells. I'm telling you. Why do you think that I go out here? I go out here and I sample the real ones before I go and buy the expired
wait,
expressions.
before you come to mama.
Audio drop. Okay.
That's before you come to mama. Go ahead, tell the truth.
Hey, YouTube cameras. Oh my God, I'm getting a headache. Please stop screaming while I'm on the panel, please. This is crazy. You need to control your liquor. I want to say this YouTube camera because I don't really give a fuck about Detroit. But the fact is, he did that before. He argued you down, saying no, he could talk about what he want to talk about on your panel. At the end of the day, you got to realize you hold the power because he came out here being a do boy, so he ain't got but so many people.
Who's a do boy?
So many. I'm not talking about
you. He's not talking about. She's talking about
audio.
audio.
Dusty, stay one moment. But anyway, he came on your panel earlier, act like debating you down about your personal rules, and you hold the power because he came out here being a do boy. He ain't got but so many lit panels he can hit. You know what I'm saying? So he basically got to wait on limit. You know what I'm saying? To go live to have this type of traction.
Wait a minute, I'm up it. I'm sorry.
No, Dobie, you wait. You got to talk to everybody from the get go. I'm not saying
Miss Dobie is frisky right now. Miss Dobie is
Daddy don't have many panels to go on. Yes, he can. He gonna hit me.
Well, yeah, but like I said, lit panels. I said lit panels. But anyway, so he don't have that many places to go. So you hold the power. So if he don't know how to fucking respect you, he need to hit that cash app. He can afford $400. He can afford to hit your cash app for the danger you might go to yellow. And if not, he need to sit his broke ass in the chat with his 2 and 3 supporters because they can't afford to give him nothing but moral support with they broke ass. Getting down.
Okay, Daddy, you hear? I'm up to say me and you need to go in the chat, and she want me to sit on your lap, and we'll talk about the first thing that comes up.
The mayor's like, what is going on?
She wasn't talking to me, Dobie. She was talking to a little.
She was talking about audio.
She was talking a little. She was talking. No, hold on, Dobie. She was talking to little Jody. All right.
I thought what she told me. I thought what she said.
No, she was talking. She was talking to little. She was talking to little JoJo. She was talking to little JoJo.
Okay, so I ain't got to sit in your lap because I'm gonna do that.
No.
I'm gonna see what the first thing that comes up. But okay, it wasn't us. Sorry.
No, you good. You good. So like I said before, YouTube cameras.
What are you drinking? Damn.
So like I said before, YouTube cameras. I didn't come up here to derail your show or anything like that. Only thing I just wanted to do was show you that my interest as far as what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Because
I've been known that. Yeah.
Right. So so that's what I decided to do. I decided that I got off the road. I did my year on the road. I've been to places. I've been to almost every state in this country.
I love a traveling man, Daddy. I'm always on the go.
Okay, Miss Dobie, slow your roll. Pump your brakes right quick. I'm gonna put the air brakes on. I'm gonna put both air brakes on. Put the emergency air brake on. Put the trailer brake on. So I need you to stop. So when you put both brakes on, that means that you got to stop. So just stop right quick.
Okay, Daddy.
There you go. Thank you. So, like I said before, if you go over to the fragrance community, that's all that they harping about. It's all these brand new Middle Eastern fragrances that are coming out that are given. That are giving the originals a run for their money. And then another thing, seeing that we like to do our research. Correct?
Yes.
Besides,
right.
But besides, I'm gonna give you the main ones: Chanel, Dior, and I want to say it's.
Oh my gosh, I love a lot of the Dior.
And it's Tom Ford. And
Tom Ford. Oh my gosh, yes, I love those.
They have their own process. They have their own factories in which they make their what I call scented waters. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you know that everybody else pretty much makes all their stuff in the same facilities, if not close to one another? And only thing they do is that it's like a shift change. That's it. So I'm gonna give you an example. French Avenue. If French Avenue said, okay, our time slot is between 8 and 12. Okay, so once we do our thing, we're gonna come off. Lattafa comes in. Okay, we're gonna take from 12 to 4. So they all making the same thing. They're just putting their own little twist to it. So call me fake, fraud, or whatever. But the thing about it is this: when I put these smell goods on, don't get me wrong, I got some top tier.
Thank you.
I
Welcome
got
to
some tip.
the
Dovey, the top tier. Don't get me wrong. I got some top tier ones. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that if I'm gonna go ahead and spend my money, I'm going ahead and spend my money the right way, in which I have 7, 8, 9, 10 different fragrances that all smell different. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me having one pair of jeans or one pair of gym shoes or anything like that, because they're all made in the same place. The Middle Easterns are killing the game, are killing the fragrance game. And LV, Chanel, Dior, Tom Ford, and all the rest, and YSL are getting mad because these people, the Baccarat Rouge. Do you know Baccarat Rouge was cloned? Was cloned more. That was the most cloned fragrance in 2023.
Oh,
20
really? I heard
yep,
about it. Yeah.
2024 was Killian's Angel Share. That was the most cloned fragrance in 2024. 2023, Baccarat Rouge 540. Baccarat Rouge 540, it's okay. It's a good fragrance. Now it's considered a fuckboy fragrance, just like Dior Sauvage is. Dior Sauvage got so much damn. And the thing about it, the reason why I don't like Dior Sauvage no more is because, for one, everybody and their mama wears it. It has too much ambroxan, and then if you spray too much, you're gonna give yourself a freaking headache.
Well,
That's the reason why I don't like it.
Okay, Dad, I understand that. What you gonna wear for us?
It all depends.
Okay.
Now, you can say you got me say, oh, you want to smell like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Hey, there, little JoJo. Like I
No,
said before.
I like peppermint.
Okay, little JoJo. It's called Room 1015 Wave Child. Eau de Parfum. Go to Max Aroma. It's only gonna run you about $100-something. And I tell you this much right now: women love a man who has a sweet smelling scent on him, because, like I said, it's hot outside right now. That's the reason why I was showing y'all nothing but fresh fragrances that can smell good in the outside. Because if you wear something heavy like a Dior Sauvage Elixir, which is real heavy, or Dior Homme Parfum, which is a heavy one, which is iris and powdery, that's too heavy. That's you're gonna kill your own self. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put an oud on unless it's a light oud for the summertime. That's all that I'm saying. So,
Okay,
like
Dad,
I said,
I'm listening to everything what you
okay,
say.
all right then.
You gonna put on what you gonna put on for us? Summer breeze.
Summer breeze. Hold on, ain't that a woman's? That's a woman's.
No, baby, that's cologne. You don't know about the summer breeze. That's me and you. We gonna be in the summer while the breeze.
Nope. You know what I put on? You know what I put on, Dovey? I put on.
Daddy?
I put on. It's called Mason Alhambra. Lux Nightlife.
What time of the day do you wear that?
I wear it, like I said, I wear what I want when I want. But
well,
normally,
baby, you just said that, Daddy. You have to wear something between 8 and 12. Then another one you put on.
No, Dovey. What I said was that the different manufacturers come in to make the different type of colognes, and they all work, and they damn near all work in the same processing plant.
Oh, okay. I thought so. Yeah, I thought I got it where the cologne gonna work from 8 to 12, then you change on, you put on another cologne. I thought it was going to cologne. Go ahead, Daddy. I was paying attention.
Nope, because like I said, it all depends. Some colognes can last you 6-7 hours. Some colognes can last you 3 or 4 hours. You know, these light fresh ones only gonna last you about 3 or 4 hours.
Well, I'm going over there to Diddy house. Do you got anything that will wear 3 or 4 days?
All I can say, the house, right. But but YouTube cameras, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here. I appreciate you having me up, and I appreciate the fact that
who's on the link?
I chase you.
And
I'm behind you, Daddy.
Yeah,
Lady
and YouTube
Sparkle.
cameras, like I said before, go over to Alexandria Fragrances. Like I said before, evidently these companies are doing something right, because Alexandria Fragrances is based out of California. Dua, who makes Inspired Expressions, is based out of California.
Hey,
yeah, I think
so.
That's right, my mayor. Dovey, I love you, my scooters, but back up. That's my mayor.
Wait a
Okay, he
minute.
got all the
Okay,
shit.
Okay, sis.
What's up, mayor?
They're fighting for the mayor up here. My God, today.
I play with Mr. William.
All right, so
I say the
YouTube
little
cameras,
Go ahead, baby. Y'all
Yes.
go ahead.
Stop,
I'm good.
man. Yeah. But
YouTube cameras.
man,
Go over the
all of it.
go over to Alexandria Fragrances. Pick out 4 different ones, and that's my gift to you.
Oh,
Eh,
that's
That
so sweet. Thank you, the
that
mayor. Look at Shasha
that's
in the
my gift
chat.
to you. That's if you feel comfortable enough with me sending it to you, because I've already done it before. Because I sent something to the Quan, and you don't see the Quan's business out here. I sent it to somebody else. Their business is not out here. My thing is this: if I'm gonna send you something, I'm sending you as a gift for you allow me to come up on your panel. You know what I'm
I know
saying?
that's right.
Oh, I
And
appreciate
That's
that.
called
Yeah. You know you're
and
hospitality.
another
always
thing.
welcome here.
And another thing, I appreciate the fact that you did put him off because, like I said before, regardless, little Jody, of how old my daughter is, that's still my child.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
when
right.
you have a child, if you ever have a child, little JoJo, if you ever have a child, then you're gonna understand the reason why I'm protective of my child. Just like how you protective of your little sister, that's the same way I'm protective of my child. So YouTube cameras, I would never, like I said, but that's you. That's you. But if you want to get up here and and what you said about my daughter, bro, like I said before, it's up and it's stuck to the casket drops, player. So I'm not coming to Cali. I'm not coming to Cali to come visit you or anything like that. But like I said before, if you ever step yo high, bright, long dread tooth ass in the city of Detroit, and I know about it, oh brother, I will pull up on you, and we gonna see if you had that same type of energy then like you do now. Thank you for having me up, YouTube camera. You
Thanks
have
for
yourself a
coming
beautiful
up.
day, and shout out to the
Bye,
Thanks,
chat
you
room.
too.
Patty.
Hey, free thinker.
Bye.
About
Bye,
AI.
bye, the
All right,
mayor.
see you
Look
later.
at
Wait a
these
minute.
two. These
Wait a
two
minute.
are
Wait a
like,
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
uh,
Hold on. Hold on. What
Hey,
did audio say
woman.
about Maya? Cause didn't
they
he say
don't.
that people shouldn't be talking about kids? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? This is
I mean,
crazy.
I guess he thinks
Yeah.
that because his daughter is grown, that he could talk about. All it was gonna do was, bait the mayor to get mad and talk about somebody on his side, and that wouldn't
Yeah,
go
that's
well.
that's
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 how it
crazy. You
goes with
gotta do
him
unto
and
others.
Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do unto others, but people is real crazy. But shout out to my uppity, I saw my uppity up here. Uppity. And she hit my link yesterday. And my Dovey Roby. Dovey, I'm
Miss
glad you're
Dovey
Hello,
feeling
is
my
better.
running
baby.
amok.
Ah, Dovey. Well, what's up,
Miss
my YouTube
Dovey is
camera?
running amok.
Childy. Dovey, child, these streets have been hot. Happy Sunday, y'all, with the cherry on
Happy
top.
Sunday.
But
Oh my
yeah, but I
goodness,
love
you
y'all.
got
I'm about to
you
get out of here. I got
got
to eat my macaroni and cheese and ribs, chill. But I
Sounds
love
yummy.
y'all. Shout out to YouTube cameras. Yes.
Shout out, Boo.
Y'all make
Thanks
sure you
for
hit that
coming
love.
up.
Yes, baby. All
Y'all,
right.
y'all
All
watch
right.
out for community wall. I got something. I got an announcement to make.
Oh my gosh, Miss
You can
Dovey,
get
I'm scared to look at your wall. What have you done, Miss
no,
Dovey?
no. I ain't putting nothing up there. I got to put up
No, I mean like
y'all
you've
the
been running
popcorn thing.
amok.
Is one of those that like the popcorn. Just hit that
Okay,
link
hold
and
on. Let
follow
me
through. I
look.
think the popcorn is like from
Jesus.
like $12, $18 or something. That's for the kids for in this summer. The popcorn thing back on.
You
Okay,
didn't put
2 weeks
anything on
from
the wall,
today.
Miss Dovey.
Huh?
You didn't put anything on your wall.
I know it. I'm
Did you?
telling you that's why I'm gonna put it up there. I got it. I just
Oh,
ain't done
okay.
that. Oh, 2 weeks from today.
Oh, Miss Dovey, you're 800. Okay, let's
Come
get
on,
Miss
y'all.
Dovey to
Come on, y'all. Can we
1K.
do it? Cause everybody gonna subscribe to me. Let me get 1,000
Can
and then
y'all
you
step to
can
Miss
unsubscribe.
Dovey so she can get to 1K?
Come
We're
on,
trying
man.
to get
I've
her
been here for 7 years
monetized.
and now all my paperwork is done right. For me to get my first check.
Let's get Miss Dovey. Here's
Okay.
the page.
Please go over there and subscribe to me. It don't matter how you feel about me. I feel the same thing about you. Just wait till I get 1,000, then you unsubscribe. Okay.
No,
Look.
Miss Dovey, don't tell them to unsubscribe. They can mute the notifications if they don't want to get all your notification. Like, for example, Miss Dovey's been covering the R. Kelly
I am covering
stuff.
the R. Kelly's very, very deep. And also, too, just want to let y'all guys know that I do not get y'all, reason why I have not been on here, I don't get y'all notification because with me being over there in the news section, I get other stuff. So I have to go
Oh,
and
thank you,
look for
Duty
y'all.
Love.
I have to go and look
There's
for y'all. I have to
Seven.
go and put your name back in to look for what everybody at because that they've been taken out because I'm over and doing something else. But I'm still here. But I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but I want to see Uppy. I know Uppy gonna do this in her pink kitchen. 2 weeks from today, we're gonna be having a competition. Your summer dessert. Summer dessert can be a banana split. Summer dessert can be pineapple upside down cake. Your summer dessert, but you can make it right there in front of us. But let me tell you, if you're gonna do banana split and ice cream, you can hold that up a little bit, because if we don't want it to melt, it's anybody baking cakes. Okay, hope that the competition can go about like 2 hours. If you like to participate in the summer dessert challenge, it's $5 to participate, to get into it. Now y'all know me and Duke gonna be doing boots on the ground. He asked for $10 to participate, but already we got $200 up there. But with this here, with our dessert, is no money up front. If you like to participate, if you like to participate, it's $5 to get in. Okay, you can do a cake, you can do ice cream, even if you want to make ice cream. Even if your summer dessert is, let's say, popcorn with caramel on, but we gotta see you do it, okay? And the best looking one, that's the one that get the pop. And make sure you have your cash out, because people gonna constantly donate to your cash out. Pineapple, strawberry cake, any kind of whatever you want to do, your favorite Sunday dessert. Does that sound fair for everybody? Don't give me no money. You hold your money to the day that it comes. The day that it is, that's when everybody starts dipping in their $5, and that's how it goes. But no money up front right now, just the day of the competition. What do you think, YouTube camera? You think that'd be a good one?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
YouTube camera, are you going to participate in the summer dessert challenge?
I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm not really into the baking. I'll do the cooking versus baking.
Well, okay. Well, if whatever your summer dessert is, I'm not even no baker, but I've been looking at some things.
Cupcakes.
And on Facebook, dealing with them making cakes and stuff. And I say, damn, man, I can do that. So that's why I come up with the new challenge. It's $5 to enter it. No money, no sponsoring, nobody. I mean, if you want to sponsor, that's different. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying, my daughter made banana pudding. Okay. So anyway, we want to see you with your summer dessert. You know what my mind is on? I was thinking making about cotton candy. I was thinking about making a cotton candy, like a cotton candy cake.
Ooh, that sounds yummy, but what would it look like? Isn't cotton candy I guess that's just the flavor.
Yeah, cotton
that
candy
sounds
cake.
Yummy.
You never seen it? Yeah. So a lot that went through my mind, but everything got to be done in front of us. We don't care if you're going to make good cookies. We don't care if you're going to make a banana split. We don't care. It ain't got nothing with no drinks. And no, it ain't no drink. It's just your dessert that you sit back, a fruit salad. That's what we want to see. Everybody okay with that? What about, let's see, what about orange fruit? Yeah, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. We looking for something that look delicious with our eyes, and that somebody want to ask you, what did you put in it? This, that, and other. That's right. Lovely Love made that Kool-Aid pie. Those that don't know that, one summer, Lovely Love made a Kool-Aid pie. Yeah, I want to make. That's right. I got the machine. I want to make a cotton candy cake, and that is.
I never heard of that. That sounds yummy.
Mm-hmm. And then if you even want to do popcorn with caramel chocolate, but it gotta be done in front of us. To enter in the contest, it'll be $5. Okay. So anybody got anything to say about it? Anybody got any doubt? You're not gonna fly.
You're gonna post it, Miss Dovey?
That way I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna get the Duke, and then that following after that, then we're gonna do boots on the ground.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, nobody, y'all don't remember that? Yeah, Lovely Love had did a Lovely Love.
I knew she did Kool-Aid something. She's done all kinds of stuff.
It was good. It's still out there. That is her highest count. Cause y'all know Lovely Love cooking.
She loves cooking. Yeah. Hopefully she will participate in this one.
Huh?
Ooh, lemon and strawberry swirl. Oh, that sounds good. Yummy. Oh my gosh, y'all
A
are
lot
like
of things,
that's my
a lot of things that went through my mind. I was thinking about like this is what I was thinking. I was thinking about like making like a pound cake, like a banana cake. Then put bananas on it, and then like do caramel and hang out. There's a lot that came on my mind, like what I do. And I'm not even no baker, but I would try to do it. Hey, who gonna eat it? Just me. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. So anyway, you guys, please participate. Don't come up here with your nose stand up because it's over here Dolby's, okay? There's a lot of shit that goes on in my channel besides me trying to kill a bitch. I mean, trying to ill a bitch. I'm sorry. There's
my
a lot
gosh,
goes on
Miss
over there.
Dovey is running amok.
Yeah.
Miss
Anyway,
Dovey, what were you drinking?
huh?
What were you drinking?
I was
It was
drinking that
wine?
liquor over there.
Oh, it was liquor. It wasn't wine, it was liquor. Ooh,
Yeah,
Miss
I was
Dovey was
drinking
running
straight out
amok all
liquor. I
day.
was drinking because that bottle was bothering me. It just had a little piece of crumb in it. I said, I'm gonna tear that thing up this morning. And I had drank it. Then I said that I know I gotta get another
I
bottle.
heard it.
Anyway,
She
any
said she's gonna
guys,
get another
please,
bottle.
fellas, please participate in it. Please participate in this summer, your favorite summer dessert. Okay?
Is that what you're gonna call it? Summer desserts challenge.
I don't know how we gonna do something like fresh in the summertime or something that I'm gonna call it. But yeah, this one here, uh, identify with judges. I think I'm going to get judges, but if not, we'll just like them. But everybody must have up your cash app because that's how you're gonna start getting extra money. It's not pertaining to Dolby, even down to me. Even though the challenge over here, I still got to start off with my $5. So you guys come on and then you tell everybody what you're gonna do with your dessert. Sunday, make a Sunday. Do something because it's something that you're gonna basically like you're gonna eat. Because we can't eat it. Even though it's juicy. Wait a minute, hold on. I really am. But you know what? If you go on Facebook, Facebook got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And I'm going to do every last one of them because I already got my ingredients. Anything next? Oh, cobbler. Yeah. You know what? Let me tell you something. I wish I could make a peach cobbler. I wish I could make it. I mean,
With ice cream on top.
do you make it? Do you make that YouTube camera?
No, but I've had it.
You had?
The good ones. I don't like the inside with the I don't like all that gushy fruit stuff in the middle. I like when it touches the crust, the that part. Oh, I love to eat that with
You
ice
know what?
cream.
Like when I eat apple pie, I can't stand the stuff like with the apples and that. So how
Yeah.
I have to put the ice cream on top of it and stir it up. That's how I can eat it.
Yes, that's
I can't eat it just
pecan
like the
pie,
apple
the
pie. Yeah,
same.
ice cream. I can't eat it. It's something it does to me with the inside, just seeing the stuff come out. I don't like that. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't like that
I don't
either.
even eat dessert, but I will be what she say?
I
Vegan
don't even
vegetarian
eat
on
dessert,
top.
but I
Okay.
do prepare them for family. That's what Vibrant said.
It's a key. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody say peach with peaches and strawberry cobbler. I don't know. Never heard of that.
Yeah, that sounds yummy. Peach and
I
strawberry
never heard
cobbler.
of that.
I never
Well,
heard of it, but I've heard the peach
oh,
cobbler, but not.
hey, is it hard to make a key lime pie? Anybody know? A key lime pie. Is it hard?
Probably not. You just that whipped part that's in the middle. I think maybe that might be the hardest part to
But I
getting it
want
at
it
the
the
right
color of the
temperature to
lime.
make
I want
it.
the key lime. I want it like green, like the lime color. I don't want it white. Anybody know about a key lime? Some of dessert I want in a frozen grape. Okay. Oh wow, that's good. Oh, you know what else I did saw? I saw something dealing fact with somebody had made some. I think it's like grapes, strawberry, and they made it into a candy.
Ooh,
If
that
you.
sounds
I
yummy.
know, seriously. I saw that. I saw it on Facebook. They had it like a still, right? They had
He
it on a
said,
still.
with Joy Quinn said 7 Up cake.
7 Up cake. I don't know nothing about that. I heard of it. You ever heard of a socket to me?
No, what is that?
Anybody ever heard of a socket to me? Wait a minute, key lime pie is like just making a cheesecake. Shit, boy, I got to read a whole lot. So guess what? If I mess up, I just mess up. Only I can eat it is me. Let me see what else.
Oh, the
Pineapple
pineapple upside
upside
down cake.
down.
Yep, that's good too.
That's good.
Miss Dovey, that's a good challenge for you to have the strawberry dessert thing.
Yeah,
But
you're gonna. Yeah, it's a dessert challenge. I really do
when are
want.
you thinking of having it?
It's 2 weeks, not
Oh,
next
in two
Sunday, but the
weeks.
Sunday after that.
Okay.
Not next Sunday, Sunday after that. I like. Wait a minute, hold it. She said, "I love sake tummy cake." Come here, Daddy.
Who is the daddy? Is the mayor in the
Daddy,
chat?
I got some sake tummy cake. Hey, pecan. Well, not pecan. Butter pecan. What is that cake called? Not pecan. Pecan pie is not for the summer, right? That's not a summer thing,
It's
right?
really more like during Thanksgiving. I don't know. I feel like it's more fall because it's heavy, but I love
Okay,
it though.
pecan. Okay, pecan. Okay, what about the rum cake? Damn, man. Anyway, this is what I want you guys to know. Ladies, we gonna do this here. We gonna bake this here. When we do the strawberry challenge, when we do the dessert challenge, I want the ladies to go and get all the fruit that you're gonna get. Just don't get no don't get no strawberry. And what we gonna do, I want y'all to post on wine, put it in a container, and post on wine, some cheap wine over in it. And we gonna let it get strong. In the month of November, we gonna bake it. And that's when I'm gonna show you how to make a Jamaican rum cake. But the fruit got to sit. Sometimes my sister-in-law and my husband, they usually let the fruit sit for a whole year. So anyway, if those are interested, the Jamaican rum cake, I'm gonna show you how we gonna do it. But you got to start with your fruits now, and that's just only 6 months.
Wait, they gotta do their fruit like fermented or what?
Huh?
What do they gotta do with their fruits? You said they gotta start now, 6 months. What do they have to do with the fruit?
Because they're gonna make you drunk. Stronger than it is, you get drunk.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
You pour your wine over in it. Or either you can pour some liquor over it. Just keep on just keeping it strong. Just keeping it strong. Stirring up and keeping it strong. And then we'll bake it in November. Right after Halloween, we gonna mix up mix the cake up. Oh, wait a minute, hold up.
Miss Dovey, you
Yeah,
should
it's
really
stronger. Yeah, it makes it stronger, huh?
you should really do these things. That's a good idea. Like I think people would do it.
Doing it. Yeah,
Okay.
but I just got to those that participate. Now, if 6 months is good to make it strong, you can get some cheap wine at the store. And each time when you think about it, just keep pouring wine over in it. It gonna get strong. Oh, in 6 months. Yeah, we're gonna do it right after the beginning, right after Halloween. That's when we're gonna do the Jamaican rum cake, and it gonna make you drunk. It gonna make you drunk. Usually we do it right after from 1 year to the next year. Let me see. Let me see what Mr. Williams said.
Fermenting.
Okay.
That's what
I don't know what that is.
like to sit and I guess,
Okay. Also, to y'all, what I had saw too on Facebook, I saw them doing like different type of. Hey, y'all know like the cakes on the sticks. Those little cakes that they be putting on the sticks.
Are they like the cake pops?
Yeah, that's what I call cake pops.
I love those.
So anyway, y'all, just let you know that 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from, but all your fruits now, your raisin, you got your raisin, you got your blueberry. Wait a minute, you got your raisin, you got what if you got your cherries, a whole lot of like dry fruit. Get them and put in there and get the cheapest wine that you got. Cause y'all know cheap wine is the strongest one. Let it sit there. Let me see. Wait a minute. Just use 100. Okay, Mr. Williams say just use the 151 proof. My daughter in Jamaica now, she supposed to be bringing me back 2 bottles. Okay, wait a minute. Starburst. Wait a minute. Starburst sell cake pop. Okay. But anyway, that is what we're gonna do. That's gonna be a fun thing to do. That we're gonna do a competition on our favorite summer dessert. So YouTube camera, I'm gonna drop down and let my people go.
Okay.
Cause that we is gonna be doing line dance tonight. We're gonna be
Oh,
doing boots
okay.
on the ground to get ready for me and Duke competition.
Okay. I'm
So
looking forward
anybody
to
want
that. That
to
should be
learn the
fun.
line dance? We'll be doing it in a couple hours over here in the Scooters Lounge. Thank you, YouTube camera. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you,
Y'all
Miss
continue
Dovey, for
trying to move.
entertaining
Let's
us.
see, could I get this here in a week's time so I can get monetized? Because the people got my car. I would not take that car until I go down monetize. Then I know I got to be here and put in the work, watch my channel, because that'll be a part of me paying for my car. But
Miss
I will not
Dovey's
take
link
the
is
new
in the
car.
chat. Stop to Miss Dovey's channel. The
Even though
link is.
that I can afford the car now, but no, I don't want to be in no thing like that. Anyway, you guys, thank you for your time, your patience.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Miss
YouTube camera,
Dovey.
for a good time. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to the Scooter Lounge as well
Thank
that
you.
were
All
asking all those
right. Bye
Mr.
bye.
questions. Bye, Miss Dovey. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here because can y'all tell I'm tired? Listen, this life went in a totally different direction. I will come back because, right, did I meet my goal? I was supposed to come back last night, but I fell asleep. Shoot, I fell asleep. I was gonna do the review of yeah, I even had it. That's why I had dropped the link. I dropped the link before I clicked the live. That's what I was doing. I had dropped the link in my back chat so that I could come, so that I could have my what do you call it? So that I could have the link to the live that I wanted to replay. And this live went in a totally different direction. Listen, in all honesty, I don't know what I don't know that the two gentlemen, I don't know that Lemon and Resto really are going to fight, but it really turned into like something to talk about because they were talking about Virginia. Okay? If they decide to do it, I don't promote them doing any fight. If they're doing whatever, some sort of professional whatever for content, I get that. It's content. And that's both their business. But as far as like pulling up for fight, I don't condone it because in light of everything that just happened recently in Vegas, um, I wouldn't say that these guys' beef is that serious. I don't think it's that deep. However, I do know that you know, there's been back and forth and some dragging has happened. And Resto said that on his own, he feels disrespected and his wife was disrespected. Was Lemmy talking mad-ish? I think so. And the night this was being discussed was Friday. Pizarro, can you get your man tail? I don't know what the heck. I don't know if they're serious. But child, I guess y'all tune in when Lemmy goes live and see if he means the stuff. I know that they're just talking crap on YouTube, okay? Anyway, I didn't really talk about all the stuff, the stuff that I watched before I went to sleep. I did watch Pizarro. Yes, a lot of the fight where the reason I said that Envy was gonna manage it, go to Pizarro's live from yesterday. You will see that it was being discussed about the fight because Resta was over there. Okay, Resta was over there. That's where they came up with Virginia. So whatever, stand your ground, state right. That was Pizarro's live from yesterday. Okay, and then also the lemonades. The lemonades are trending because the lemonades. The stuff that happened in Discord, the whole money situation with the challenge, lemons challenge. Okay, that was a discussion. That was a discussion. I talked about it, but we're all giving our take on like the lemonade and lemon's money, like how they were supposed to help lemon with the money for the talent challenge that it didn't materialize. Okay, what else was talked about? BBW versus the Lemonettes, because was all in Pizar's chat, okay? BBW has moved on. BBW got her own thing going on and she's having fun. Dragons versus Noble Dragons, Dragons versus Code. Dragon says that, don't use my voice or my how do you say that word? My sound, my like the clips, whatever, don't use it, right? He used it for malicious intent, and so she was kind of threatening to do something, but it's in members only. And so they had that discussion about that. Okay, okay. What else? I did catch a little bit of Five Babe also. I watched her replay, and then of course ODS is live. Um, Listen, ODS's live was hilarious. Okay, you want to know the part? The part it was Dragons versus Just Chris. It was Dragons versus BBW as far as who was gonna get Cash App to do the. Wasn't it about doing their hair? Hold up. Okay, I could not stop laughing, okay, about these guys. BBW is gonna be meeting her new man. It's coming over, and so she was asking for the cat. And then when Jake hit the link over there, I know you're freaking lying, okay? Okay, y'all gotta go over there and go catch that. That was funny. That was right about like right before that ended. That's when I like was going to sleep. I fell asleep after that. Okay, Shasha, the person that I heard, I woke up in the middle of the night because I go to bed early, right? I wake up once or twice. One of the times I woke up, I think Shasha's live was replaying. So if you don't have the member, I don't know who the heck was that guy? There was a guy on Shakim's panel. Okay, there was a guy on Shakim's panel that was talking. The person is from the Black tea sector. Um, and I was like, who in the heck is this? And so I was like, okay, well, shoot, I went back to sleep. I told myself I was gonna, like, when I got up, I was gonna watch it. Listen, I decided to sleep in late. And when I woke up, it was like 8 something. Okay, AKA Aaron. Who is it? Oh, the sector inspector. That's his name. Okay. Ciao. So, yes, I was listening. I was like laying down. I was listening. I'm like, who the heck? I thought that the voice, I didn't look at the phone initially, right? Because I just heard the voice. And then I had to grab the phone, like, I don't recognize the voice. I think I heard when y'all asked Uppity to come up because of the first guy, who was it? The shirtless guy that the famous clip with from Lemon's apartment with that guy from years ago. Okay, so Ups went up there to go explain to the guy the background and why that guy came in the camera. So I'm like, who the heck is this guy? So this guy is, I guess he's roasting Mika. Cha Mika about to go live, I bet. Mm-mm. Yeah, I didn't recognize the person. I didn't know who it was. So then when I grabbed the phone, I'm like, let me see if I didn't know who the heck it was. But yeah, he did say that it's a member. So if you want to check it out, you gotta subscribe to his member. As soon as I got in the link, my phone rang. Oh, you mean here? Yeah, Jake was running amok over there at ODS because it was BBW, it was just Krista. Oops, what the heck did I drop? Oh, I dropped the charging thing. It was just Krista versus Dragons, okay? It was the battle of who should we cash app, and just Krista put on her sexy voice for for Jake. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work, especially when you said that you have that your love interest is coming on Monday, and you think that Jake is gonna compete with another man. I'm like, good luck with that. Okay, yes. Okay, so Shasha said he's gonna put it on public. Yes. So I was listening to that. I was like, my gosh, who is this person? Now, why are they like roasting Mika? Mika hasn't been over there. Does Mika still go over there? Does Mika still go over there? And then this person, is he trying to get on Lemon's bad side? Because does he know Lemon? Has he been on Lemon's link? If he has, I have not seen him. I would have probably been familiar. If he was on Lemon's link anytime recently, it would have been when I was asleep because I did not recognize him. I'm like, who is this guy? And why is he talking about Mika? Okay. Yeah. Listen, Jadon and Zulu. Zulu was barking. Yeah. Jake is a pimp. I've been told you that years ago. As far back as 3 years ago, I told you guys that Jake is a pimp. And I told you guys, Jake, Jake is the one that introduced BBW and TC. Okay. Uh, Young and shirtless. My gosh, my gosh, my God. Okay, listen, these lemonade pages, I can't. They tickle me because of the name, and they're like they're nice. Mr. Curry. Ciao. Mika is about to black, and I think Mika did a live that I must have missed. So is Mika aware that this guy, why is this guy coming out now? Is the guy coming out because is Mika beefing with this guy? I was hearing him. I was like, he said, did he say that he was going to drag Mika? I was like, why are you dragging Mika? Mika's been over like in Lemon Land or in the beef sector, and Mika's just, I haven't heard Mika talk about any tea sector stuff. Uh, oh, thank you, Shasha. Thanks for all your support. I hope you have a great summer and a great Sunday. Thank you so much, Shasha. Yeah, so listen, the live that I'm talking about, I'm gonna catch it on replay. I'll probably upgrade my membership over there. But yes, I was listening to that. Oh wait, last 7 days in the. Oh yeah, okay. So the sector inspector. Okay, so this is the live that I'm talking about. I'm gonna share it on my wall as well. But child, I don't know. Take it easy. I know Shasha, you and Mika are not getting along. So I think that that was part of my half asleep thing. And who's coming after Mika again? Why? Why is he coming up to Mika? Judge, Shady Court. My gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm still here. If I go live, I think I will go live. Oh, shoot. Is somebody here? I think somebody might be here. Jake, what say ye on the thing?
Your bucket head itself don't never be paying attention to that back.
I know. I
Yeah,
wasn't. I was like looking at my other device, dropping links.
I only imagine that you just be walking around your house with like some wireless headphones on
Girl,
and you
that's
don't
what I
be
was
paying
doing
attention.
earlier. Yes, that's what I was doing earlier. I was back there. I went and made coffee. I did in the morning when I got up, I had the one I did the drip, and then so while I was live, I got up, I was on mute. I don't remember who I was on the panel. I went and made coffee. I ate on mute. Uh I was doing something else. Yep.
Yeah, well, all I know about the black tea sector, because I actually got to get over there and look at that live from the beginning because BS contacted me yesterday because they was live over
What?
there at Trees, and it was something
Oh,
about
Trees is the
Mika,
one
and
that
they
she
had
doesn't get along with, right? Are they
yeah,
off?
and they had some questions for me. I guess they are. And so I went over there and I clicked the link, but they had already been live for a couple of hours by the time I made it there. So I really was only on the link with them for maybe about a good 10, 15 minutes. And then I
Mm-hmm.
ended up dropping down. But something about the inspector guy was trying to go over at Lemons, and I think there must have been some type of issue with Lemon and that guy. And I don't know if it has something to do with Mika saying something about that guy to Lemon that caused Lemon to be away towards him.
Damn.
Something like that. And I
Mm-hmm.
know that the inspector guy did do a live dragging Lemon. Now that I
The
did get to
inspector
see
guy
that live.
drive lemon? Oh crap.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a dragon to me because I think he was offended because I think he was getting blocked or timed out unnecessarily. But now the part that I'm not sure of is if it was Mika the one doing it.
Mm-mm. So this is like
So it's
some cross
almost
that could
like the
be.
black tea sector people trying to go to Lemons and support, and I guess she was being petty, and it kind of pissed them off. That's what I gather so far, but I have to really look to see. But I do know that Trees did host a live yesterday, and the inspector guy, was up there with Trees. But like I said, I would have to red ball to see what all they had talked about before I even got on the link.
Damn, this about to stress Mika out. I wonder if Mika knows about this. That's crazy.
I could only imagine that she would have to know, especially if she was the one timing them out. Though that's the
Well,
gag.
yeah.
How would she not know
Yeah. If she was
if she
if
the
she
one
was the
doing
one
it?
time in them out, yeah. Damn. And then now they don't threw Lemon into the whole equation.
Yeah, but I don't
Uh,
think that Trees was saying anything about Lemon, at least not that I know of. The inspector guy was, because he was just frustrated about how he was treated. And he did say that the only reason why he had even came to Lemon's channel in the first place was because Charlie recommended for him to go. Because what he was
mm,
saying was that he knew of Charlie through that lady that passed away. You remember that big girl, pretty
yeah,
big woman, Quay?
yeah, Charlie talked about, yeah, Charlie came. I was it on your link? I can't remember whose link, or maybe Lemon's. Charlie like elaborated because a lot of us we are familiar with her. I know she supported over here as well, but she had just come over here. But she was a mod, right? The same one that was a mod at ZX's, right? She
Uh
had
huh.
come from
Yeah.
over there. I knew Lady Sparkle and the rest of them. Yeah, Charlie did tell us
Uh-huh.
about. She's familiar with a lot of them there. So Charlie had
Yeah, and
recommended the
Charlie had
guy.
recommended Inspector to come to Lemons. And she basically was telling him, how Lemon is pretty open to new people, over on this panel over there.
Hmm.
And so that's why I think the guy started trying to check Lemon out from time to time, like, because Lemon have those late night lives, in the middle of the
Hmm.
night and stuff. And so he started going to see Lemon because of Charlie, but some kind of way with Mika being a moderator over there, some stuff done kicked up. But
Yeah.
that's about as much as I know about it. But I learned all of that from listening to his live. I have to go see if I could find it, because I saw that live because VS shared it. And I commented under his thing because I was asking him if he wanted to come and have a one-on-one sit down eventually, but he didn't know who I was at all. Because he's not familiar with all the beef sector people. And that's why it was so crazy that he said that he would check out my channel and see what my channel is about, only for yesterday. Um then Trees ended up having me over there. He didn't even know that I knew Trees. But I go back with
Okay,
Trees for about 3
so
years now.
yep,
I've known of her.
yep. I remember when the crossover happened with bands and they had come over like I can't remember who they were. Was it yeah, at that time it was I
Uh-huh.
want to
It was
say
her.
two or so three. Yeah, yep, it was her. I knew of Tree because I was, I knew a lot of them in that sector, but I think that there's a bunch of new people. I don't know the storyline, so I don't really follow it like that. But yes, that guy was in Shakim's live, so he's made his way. If he got to Lemons, somehow he was a person that was he's already, because I remember I was listening and I didn't know who he was. So he's already made his way around here, and I think he probably already knows the different places to go, and he already knows some of the storyline and stuff. So I get it. Do you see what they're saying? They're saying that Lemon started cussing Inspector out first, and Mika was talking shit about. Oh, Inspector was responding back to them. Okay, so his
Oh,
life.
okay.
Okay, so that's the part we missed. Shoot, that must have been in the wee
Right.
hours of the yeah,
And
while
if
we were
I'm not
asleep.
mistaken, all of that happened on the damn live that Lemon got up, that's been there for like 12 hours, girl. That was like a 12-hour
Oh,
live.
this is
So
fresh.
once I found out that the dude was snapping out about how he was treated over there, I ain't got 12 hours to be trying to go through that damn 12-hour live to figure out what happened. So that's why I was seeing if the dude was open to talking about it. Because yeah, that's the downside. When they do them long ass lives, who really got time to go back through all of that to try to figure out what in the hell happened?
Red Bull. Yeah, I know. I was asleep. I fell asleep before. I fell asleep at the part where that was the same live, right? It was the Friday night live where he was fighting. Where that's when they made the arrangement to fight in Vegas. And then shortly after
Hmm.
that, I fell asleep and I woke up Saturday morning and that's when he was asleep. Yeah, it's the same live. Child, yeah, how the heck do you find that in a 12-hour live? Shoot. It's
Right,
like the
and at that
inspector is asleep.
particular point, I didn't know if the inspector person was just up in the chat or if he had clicked the link and got disrespected. I wasn't sure what I was even looking for. But I think that Trees live, I'm gonna have to try to go and find it. And if she still got it up, then I'll share it to my community wall. And then that way, anybody that's interested to see what all they was talking about, they'll be able
I
to go
think
back and look
Shakim
at it.
shared something on his wall. That's it was this morning when I woke up and I was looking for the live because I'm like, I know I heard this guy. Why is this person coming after Mika? And so I went to go look for that Shakim's live, but it's back public. But I feel like I saw Shakim sharing somebody. I was like, who is this? That's when I put it together that it was the person that was on his link. It was the person that was on his link last night. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, yep, he sure did. He shared it on his wall like 3 hours ago. Cha.
Yeah, and so that's pretty much all that I know about that. But I've always said with these different mergers, a lot of these people come and find the beef sector on purpose because they trying to get away from something else that done happen in their old sector. And I think
Mm-hmm.
because Mika pissed off the dude, then they was kind of kicking up a whole bunch of stuff that happened in
Yeah,
her old sector that people didn't even know that even happened. And typically with Trees, when she come up with stuff, she be having receipts to back up what she say. She not just gonna
yeah.
come out here and just spout a lie. She typically will have, the receipts and the proof about whatever it is. So that's why I'm gonna have to take another look at the part that I missed.
Yeah, Trees is kind of like a vet and been like doing YouTube as long as I can remember, like listening to celebrity gossip and stuff like Trees. And then that's how, from that sector, that's how I knew of Quintosa before even Quintosa coming around us. I already knew of Quintosa and a bunch of them, like Danny and all those people, like all of them. Yeah, this is something. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen I don't know if Mika responded. That's like too bad.
Yeah. So I would say probably got to get all the details on it before even speaking on it. Which that was another reason why I didn't really even speak on it because I need to figure out what's what beforehand before I even speak on it. Because a lot of that history that they have, if you don't know nothing about it, then it's really unfair to try to get to have a position and say who is right and who is
Right.
wrong when you don't
Yeah,
know the history.
exactly.
Just so
I
happened that
agree.
their history is colliding over here, over there, damn lemons of all places. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing. But I think because by way of recommendation, right? Like at times when the storylines kind of like cross over, and maybe somebody from their sector has entered like either the beef sector or the black sector or the Mo3 sector, then it becomes a thing. And eventually, if the people from the other sector are not interested when the storyline ends, they just kind of leave, but they are subscribed to where when something happens, in this case, it sounds like it was by recommendation, like, hey, you should probably go over here, like go over here to Lemon. It's, whatever
Yeah,
it was
it
that
was.
Charlie
He
said.
said that Charlie had told him because, and I guess it makes sense because even though Charlie is a huge supporter of VS, she probably wouldn't just recommend VS like that because VS is not, or at least once upon a time, she wasn't always welcoming to people that she didn't know, outsiders.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Lemon, he let anybody get up on his damn link or come over there. So I think that's probably the reason why she recommended him. Not
Yeah,
only that, but like I was saying, they had the lady Quay in common, and I'm
yeah.
guessing, since the lady passed away, maybe he just wanted somewhere to go hang out. I don't know.
Well, Lady Sparkle and all of them and Quinto, like they're all here. So as much as I think, just like as somebody that goes to the different sectors, you may go over there and you may be sub to them, but you're probably in the cloud. Like for me, when they get to talking, I don't cover the story, but the people that I know that I'm sub to, like a lot of them, I'm sub to them, right? Lady Sparkle, like all of the people that do the crutch sector thing. But when they're talking about the specific sector thing and you're not really familiar with it, you just kind of stay in the clouds and you support. If you drop down, you don't know, so you don't really participate. You may not hit the link. If you hit the link, that's really it, because you can't, you don't really. Now listen, the one person, what, okay, but that's Latrice Allen. Shamar assimilated himself in the sector because he drops down and then he's been hitting the link also over there. on Limits, like the cross sector, like he has that kind of panel where a lot of their listen, and now there's a storyline, right? Wasn't there a storyline that
Hmm.
integrated Umar sector, which is Shakim, Beef sector, and whatever else, and
Castro,
whoever else is in there
Castro
because
from B sector.
Castro, yeah,
And that's the weirdest thing because the most that I have heard or even cared to sit down and listen about Castro now is typically over there at Shamar's. Like, because I don't know
yeah,
why I just never got into following that story. Again, it's a lot of moving parts about it. And them dudes been doing some crazy stuff,
it's
towards
wild,
each other because they live
right,
by each other. But
right.
over there at Shamar's, I heard a lot about them. But yeah, it's weird because I've been following Latrice Allen for over 5 years, but I had no idea that she had a sector until probably about a year or two ago when VS started doing interviews and stuff with them.
Oh yeah, I want to say, I don't know how many there are in the sector. I knew of some of them. I want to say as far back as like maybe 4 years now. However, their storylines, I think that there's a lot of people that I'm now finding out are part of that. Like 4 years ago, I did not know about Shamar, right? But I knew of Shamar from last year. The others I knew before, but I knew of the lady, oh shoot, I think she has now passed away. She had the dog and she was kind of bald-headed, and I forget her name. I forget her name. Rest in peace. But I knew of her, Yolanda
Hmm.
Aquarius, like just a bunch of them. Their storylines circulated around them. That's the part that I knew of. Now all this other part with like who they're fighting, Shamar and all these other people, that I don't know. That storyline, I don't know. I just kind of see them and watch by way of Shamar's platform, I think. By way of Shamar's
Hmm.
platform, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it seemed like that's where a lot of them like to just meet, which is so weird because when I first came over there and I asked him, why do you call it the safe haven? Because the way they be acting up on his panel ain't nothing safe about it. They be up there dragging, fussing, cussing, arguing. And I'm like, what's
Hmm.
safe about it over here? Because when,
Right.
when I first heard it being called that, I was assuming, it's nice and quiet and stuff. Nah, them people be cutting up too. I just be looking though, because I don't know what in the hell be going on, but I just listen.
I don't know who all. And then you have to be careful when you like go because you don't know, you may be like in support of people that don't like each other. You don't know that they're ops, and then you're catching stray. So shoot, I just sometimes I stay in the cloud. Like when the Omarians, when they were all doing that fighting and doxing each other, I was like, oh yeah, I'm out of your chats. Let me just be in the cloud. Okay, Woo, I want to ask you something. Jake, okay, so yesterday you were doing a live. You had Ro over there. And then this morning I had watched live that Ro. I watched the replay when I got up. Ro had done a live. I forgot what he titled it, but it really was about Brian, right? I think he woke up. I think he said he prayed. You had
Hmm.
like some questions because you and ODS were live at the same time. So I was
Hmm.
like trying to support both. um, I think I was initially on ODS, but then I was in the closet both. You were talking to Ro about the whole situation, and then Ro did a live today about the whole Brian. He said he prayed because initially I
Hmm.
think he wasn't gonna talk to Brian, but he was given recommendation. He was like, listen here, okay, you're in this predicament. You're gonna have to change your diet. He was telling him you're gonna need to cut out soda. You need to do the zucchini squash instead of spaghetti. If you're gonna eat spaghetti, you need to eat the multigrain, blah blah blah, all of that. Did that kind of you talking to her, did it soften you up about Brian or no?
Well, to be honest, I don't have a huge issue with him. It's just a lot of things in over the years that I don't like. But do I want the man to pass away? Absolutely not. But there is really this thing about protecting your peace and only worrying about the things that you can't control.
Yeah.
And Brian showed that he is grown. Can't nobody control him. Not even that I wanted to try to control him, but when I say control, I mean he left the hospital even after people tried to make sure he was okay. Because that whole fundraiser
Yeah.
that happened last year was people feeling bad that he might not be able to pay his rent because he was out of work in the hospital. So then people got the money together, only for him to do to people like that. And that just kind of left a horrible taste in my mouth, on many levels, many levels. But I do have a sense of caring about it because I know that Ro care about him, you
Yeah,
know?
that part.
So
Yep.
it's that's the thing. Cause like even when all this happened, I had called to check on Ro on Thursday, and just to make sure that he had heard about it, because that's when the video had came out there. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, did you know that this was happening? And he knew about it, and he tried to be as good of a friend as he could be, given the situation. But if a person is hell bent on doing what they want to do, there ain't nothing that you can do about it. And I told Ro that, sometimes you get to a point to where all you could do is give them a prayer, a well wish. Ro was thinking about giving him a cash app. I said, I don't think that he need a cash app. I said, look at how he did the people that gave him a cash app the last time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ro got up
So
this morning and did the video. So I thought that was sweet of him to do. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm looking at it from a good side, just knowing Ro. But some people may say that it's messy, but I think it was, for Brian, if Brian gets to see it, like, hey, all jokes aside, before you ended up there Thursday, they told you that you were pre-diabetic. That was your warning sign. And since you didn't listen, now you're gonna have to really buckle down and take extreme measures. You don't have a choice now.
not only that, but it just clicked in my mind just right now having this conversation with you. One of their last disagreements and arguments was Brian out here trying to call Ro out for Ro's health and stuff. Remember, it was this whole thing where he was trying to say that Ro had like irritable bowel syndrome or some weird shit like that. And he came
Yeah,
out here trying to say that to humiliate Ro. And now look,
yeah,
his ass is up in the hospital and Ro actually give a damn. And
yeah.
it be shit like that rubbed me the wrong way. You know, it's like,
Yeah, I get it. I get why people say what they say when it comes to Ron Brian. I
mhm.
completely understand, but I think deep down, at the end of it, there's that little something, and I know that Ro has a kind heart. I think initially, like when he did the live, was it Friday or Thursday? I think Friday morning, he was like, I'm blocked. I think maybe they hadn't been talking. Like maybe Brian blocked him or he blocked Brian. I don't know. Somebody had asked him and he was like, yeah, I just said a prayer for him. I can't, I didn't talk to him because I can't call him. Yeah, I understand that. I mean,
Mhm.
listen, he's got a long road ahead. Hopefully, he'll continue to take better care of himself and do better.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. And like, I didn't even realize until this morning, but I guess Brian had did another live sometime yesterday, and I had no
Yeah,
idea.
he
But it was
did.
like an hour and 15 minutes long, and he's
Hmm.
still upset with people, and
Yeah, he was
I don't know.
responding. You
Hmm.
talking of the one where he was eating and stuff?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Talking about
Yeah,
a Sprite Zero and Stomp Down. And the thing is, I can only imagine what the nursing staff, how they look at him when they walk up in his room and he laid up in his condition and he talking about these troll names. Oh, Stomp Down can kiss my ass and Stomp Down this. And I'm thinking to myself, these people that's at work doing their job in the hospital probably looking at you like you is as loony as all get out. Cause you yelling up in your phone while you trying to eat some bland ass macaroni and cheese. It's like, what are you doing?
yeah. I wonder what, because like earlier that morning, because I remember I was live and I was like on mute and I was watching it. I think that they came to take his pressure. And I was like, I wonder what they're thinking. I don't know. I don't know how long he's gonna be there. I just wish when he comes out, because there's no way that the stress and
Well,
fighting
he said
and
he said probably about another week. Which that's the thing. He said he passed out on
Damn.
the Tuesday because
Yeah, that's how
he got
he
a
ended up
procedure.
there.
He got a procedure that they can't do until tomorrow morning. So that's why I think that he was saying probably about another week, because even once he do the
Damn.
procedure tomorrow morning, then they got to monitor him after that to see, how he heals up after that. So it could be another week.
Yeah, let's continue to pray for him. And I mean, I can tell him. I don't think that we can tell him get off YouTube or whatever, because I think Brian's gonna do Brian. If it helps him to be on here, I don't see how. I think that if you get on here and you just update the people, I think that that's cool. But if you get on here and you watch, whoever said something negative about you and respond, I think all that's doing is raising your blood pressure. I don't think that that helps. I think it's counterproductive, but.
Yeah, and in that live, I feel like his blood pressure was getting elevated in that most recent
Yeah,
live because I heard the machine. His machine started
yeah,
making noise. And I'm just thinking to myself, sir, are you crazy?
yeah.
But last night in that conversation with Ro said that Brian is crazy. And
Oh,
Ro said that Brian told him that he crazy. And Ro said, when
yeah,
somebody tell you that they crazy, you can't do nothing but he said, well, J Dunn, when somebody tell you that they crazy, dear, you can't do nothing but believe them. I'm like, what?
yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I just think ain't no way that I'm letting anything disturb me while I got machines and tubes and shit coming up out of me. Please, bitch, I'll talk to y'all once I'm up out of here. You crazy?
And Brian, if Brian, please don't look at like don't look because the first person he responded was to Pasa. Don't look at his live anymore. I don't know if Pasa talked because he's gone. There's a couple of lives that I missed. I didn't hear because I think that was the first response. He first responded was to Pasa. It's like just don't even look over there. Don't look over there.
But then that was one thing too, because he kept talking about Tracy, how Stomp Down was going at Tracy house and all this. And I'm like, sir, what? Tracy done moved and everything. Why are you still worried about Stomp Down went to where she used to stay when she don't even live there no more? You need to be focused on getting yourself in a better shape with whatever's going on with your health. I almost feel like he wants to be distracted by all of this mess. But what he does not realize is that even if he is distracted by all of this mess, it's not helping him in the long run.
That's true.
Anybody that
Yeah,
got a surgery procedure to undergo in less than 24 hours need to be relaxed with their feet up in a calm and chill state, because you damn sure don't want nobody cutting on you and you angry. You ain't trying to get nobody cutting on you and you mad. That's crazy.
yeah. Lord, you'll pray for Brian, please. Like in all seriousness, because, and I think also part of it is like, listen, a majority is kind of like another job, especially if you're on here consistently. It's like, like you don't go to work or you're missing your coworkers. They may get on your nerves, they may irritate you, but it's another part of, I don't know. But however, if I'm sick and thinking about work, I definitely won't be thinking about those folks. Okay. I won't even be trying to communicate with them. So, I mean, I get it. Hopefully, hopefully today I have not seen any notification. Hopefully he's getting some rest. I'm praying that he's getting some rest.
But that's even another layer of all of this that I really don't get. And it's unfortunate that the sector is the way that it is. Because sometimes when I see him undergo this, and I even thought about it this time last year when he was going through it, either he don't have a job with benefits or somebody ain't informed him about short-term disability. But a lot of the headache that he have while he going through this could be taken care of with that. But the man is so angry and hateful that how do you even try to help him or try to advise him on the ways that he should be going about things so that he can make sure that he is okay to be able to get well? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if he got to be up in there for 2, 3 weeks or whatever, I know that he could get a short term disability if he in fact has a job with some decent benefits. Then once he fill out all the paperwork for that and get his doctors to sign off on it, then he can have peace of mind and just worry about getting well. But it be those types of conversations that you really can't have with Brian. Even when you're trying to help him, you can't have that type of conversation with him.
Maybe the short-term disability for his job, maybe it's not that great. Maybe the percentage it pays may not be. I don't know. He's gotta know. He's been working. I feel like because just think of the hospital costs and just a lot to think like that's what I was thinking. The stress. And then I remember when he went through this last year, he was worried about work and being able to, right? He kept saying it. He kept saying it on live. Um, that
He was worried about work, and that was precisely one of the main reasons why I didn't donate to the Cash App at all. Because I'm thinking to myself, if you are actually full time employed and everything, then you should have those benefits. Just go through the avenues to get the benefits, and you won't have to worry about anything.
mm, so well, I mean, hopefully when people say it more and more, if he's not aware of it, hopefully hearing, if he is able to hear this, or maybe someone else can hear this and tell him, I don't know. I thought he had two jobs. So one of them even part-time. Some of these, depending on how many hours you work per week, that is, you're eligible for that. So he really needs to look into that. That way he can really take the time and not worry about work and recover like peacefully.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I heard him say when I watched the replay of his live from yesterday. So he did say that. Would you believe that he in the same hospital that he walked out of them people, walked out on them people? I
Oh
said that gotta
no.
be. It's the same one. He said
Oh
he liked this
God.
hospital because they take good care of him and they nice and respectful. But I just don't even know if I could just show my face to walk up in that same damn art. Well, he didn't even walk. The ambulance had to bring his ass up and up. But for him to get up in there and potentially be looking at the same nurses and doctors that told him a year ago that he needs to sit his ass down somewhere and he ain't listening. That's crazy.
You think that well, I'm sure that it will show the history. Damn, it's gonna show
Yeah,
the
up on
history
his
because that
medical
was just
charts and
last year.
everything. Uh-huh,
Yeah,
on his medical charts. Because of course they
damn.
probably going to, instead of them rerunning tests that he already done, they'll look at the charts and look at
Yeah,
contact the doctors or the nurses who treated him before and pick up where they left off when he left. But it's just like, man, so now you gotta
boy.
turn around and go back to these same people that you gave your ass to kiss.
Yeah, that's gotta be like within the same vicinity, like where he lives. Yeah, how he ended up
Hmm.
over there. Damn. Well, I mean, listen, I'm pretty sure that they're so used to so many different people who go against their professional advice and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Who, Brian, I hope this is it, like really, because that blood sugar of 700, when you come out, you will have to, it's gonna be hard, but just try. Roro on his life went down like the list of like the different things that I used to do the zucchini squash thing whenever I stopped eating meat. I would do I wasn't really a pasta person, but if I just needed to incorporate veggies and stuff, you could use that. There's also the squash. We would give a whole lot of different things. Um,
Yeah, I know what you're
so
talking about. I actually had got one of those spiralers about three, four
yeah,
years ago to spiral it yourself.
yeah, no,
Um, and
I
yeah,
just go buy the spiral stuff, or I'm not even gonna
oh,
try to make it myself.
oh, girl. Well, you can go and buy the spiral too. It come up in the steamable bag. You just throw it up in the microwave for about a minute and a half, and then you can put whatever spaghetti sauce or whatever you want on there. But
Hmm.
I bought the spiraler because I figured it would be cheaper. But girl, the cleanup of one of them things takes so much time out of me. I don't even use it as often as I thought that I would.
Man, okay, see, yeah, that's my thing with all of those things. I got rid of my juicer the cleanup and then to have another. I mean, while it's nice to have it and make it yourself, I'd rather just buy it. I'm not about to do the cleanup of all that. Erica, I can't even tell you what would be. It's anything that has to do with seafood. I don't know because I think that over time, I think I eat for. I mean, yeah, obviously for enjoyment, but kind of like have to watch what you eat. And sometimes I'll be bad, but I'm praying that when Brian comes out in this case, because all those things, like I think that Roro's video this morning reminded me of like, damn, right? Because probably all those things that he likes, he is gonna have to be on like a really, really super, like he's gonna have to like be super mindful of what he eats. If you're the type of person that likes bread, pasta, like all of those things, soda, he's gonna have to overhaul. He's gonna have to change all of that. Um,
But all of that is definitely doable. With the keto, I typically will do keto if I'm not on a serious
oh,
water
like the
fast.
keto diet. What's
hmm
the keto again? That's the one with like the
Well, it
high
just pretty
protein and
much
fat.
right, high protein and fat and low carbs, like super low carbs. But that's what he was over there talking about, that he probably gonna start juicing once he get out of there. And then I was watching the replay, but I guess somebody up in the chat must have typed something about him juicing, and then he got mad and cussed them out. But juicing, if you having issues with your blood sugar levels, that probably ain't the best route, because he was talking about juicing mangoes and all these sweet ass fruit.
Yeah, not the sweet ones. He's
Yeah.
gotta get the ones that are he's gotta look up which fruits he can do. You can't do all the fruits. Some of them have a lot, even though they're natural, just because they're natural doesn't mean you should do it. If you already have a sugar issue, you gotta watch the right one. You gotta only eat certain. I think blueberry. I know Roro talked about the blueberry. I know that's one of them. There's a couple of them, but the mango, these ones, even apple, these are the high sugar fruits. Nah.
hmm
They're
Yeah,
natural,
and
but
I
still.
think somebody was trying to tell him that up in the chat, and he automatically assumed that they was attacking him. And it's like, no, people telling you because of what they know. You
Mm-hmm.
can't, if it's any type of blood sugar issue, you cannot be doing it. Even though it sounds nice that it's healthy fruit juice, but it's not good for the sugar levels.
No, it's
Is
not.
all. And then he was like, I can put broccoli in it. I don't know. I don't
So he
know.
can also incorporate those yeah, the veggies like the celery, a lot of these like healthy things that you can drink. You can offset, there's some things that you can add to it, but he definitely can those sweet fruits, he can do those. He's gotta, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna give him all that information. Um, yeah, like
Yeah, I
they
think he
says
could take.
berries, fruits with low sugar content. The berries like the raspberry, the blackberry, blueberries, strawberries, all
Mm-hmm.
those mangoes and stuff, those have tons of child. Those have a lot of they have a lot of sugar. Notice you didn't hear me say mango. The very sweet. Mango is very sweet. Apple. How do I know? Because I've looked at apple. When you're juicing, you only add maybe a little bit of it, like if you were doing like the celery or any of these like other veggies like ginger and stuff. You only add a little bit of apple just to add a little bit of sweet taste. You can't juice them. That's too much sugar.
Yeah, I would agree. And I thought about that because you were talking about the cleanup with the juicer. In my life, I've gone through about two or three juicers. Yeah, I just stopped buying them altogether because you're right. The thought
Yeah.
of the healthy juice, the thought of it is great. But once you get to cutting down all of the stuff and then putting it up in there and then the cleanup, and then you have to make the batches every 2 days.
Yep.
It's a lot. It's a whole lot.
He's got kiwi. Kiwi is another one, but I'm not really a big fan of kiwi. I don't even know how. I've never juiced it, but I know that it's one of those that's not, it's not too sweet. It has benefits, but I mean, he can eat it. He doesn't have to juice it. I mean, you would have to be dedicated to and have a good juicer to be consistent with the juicing. Because shoot, I want it. I've had what, two or three juicers, and I said, no, enough. I'm not doing. I want one that is very user friendly that can require, very minimal cleanup on my part. I just wish him well. Berries and grapefruits are good too. Yep. Hey, I'm a girl. Get a
Mhm.
ninja juicer. Oh, have you ever tried the ninja? How my girl just said that. Is a ninja juicer, is it how my girl, is that like less messy? Here are the things that turn me away from juicers, okay? Uh the if it has too many parts that I have to put together and take apart when I gotta clean it up, that's a number one turn off. I'm probably not gonna juice with that thing. And then if I have to stop in between the juicer and break it apart and pull out the pulp of the whatever I'm juicing, I couldn't imagine someone who. Wait, are you two? Oh Lord! Now that I think about it, hold on. Are you two beefing? Why uppity say that? Who?
Oh, Uppity
Are
is
you two?
upset
Are
because
you
I'm answering your question.
okay?
Uppity is mad because last night Ray Triggs had hosted the Spades game over on his channel. I was over there playing. Uppity was getting slick at the mouth, and me and her ended up going back and forth over there. But she could be mad, and she could call me fat all day long. I'm fat, and I'm still better looking and healthier than you.
Lord
You
Jesus.
just showed plates of food that was unhealthy as all beef up. You over there with lymphedema up in your leg. You only 2 steps away from being blind, if we gonna be honest. Move on about your life, girl. Find you somebody else
I
to play
missed
with.
it.
Better yet, go play with the person up in the next room. Don't play with me.
Triggs had a spades thing. That's why y'all got into it. My God, today looks like I
Yeah,
have a
because
couple
I
of
Triggs for the last couple of weeks, Triggs been on me about not doing my space game. And I didn't do it last night, and so he ended up cranking up a game over there. And once I saw he
mm,
had the game going over there, then I did. I joined the game. But yeah, Uppity can be feeling however she want to feel. However she want to feel. I ain't got no damn
hold on, someone's
lymphedema.
here. I bet you that's uppity. Is it uppity? Yes. Okay, so y'all two can be okay on the link, child. Right?
Well, if she
Oh,
coming up
you're
here to
gonna get.
argue, then I'm just gonna have to put myself on mute YouTube cameras because if she coming up here with some bullshit when we been having a calm ass conversation, then you
I
already see
know.
who coming up here with some bullshit.
Hey,
Okay.
YouTube cameras. I'm not
Hey.
mad because I won the spades game. I beat everybody, and Ray Trick sent me a nice cash app. Shout out to him. But anyway, like I was saying, I think Elwood said it best in the comments. The doctor told Brian what he needs to do, and I do think he needs mental help as well. But I just don't think people that don't know how to eat healthy and they big as hell can give constructive criticism until they get their own body in order. But juicing can be healthy. That's what I came up here to say. Juicing can because it's natural sugars and there's balances. That's why you need to learn. There are sites that teach you, maybe some are for free, what to mix with to get different results, because that's what I do. And yes, I said I'm doing me a big back breakfast because me and my child is getting ready to go outside and hit the park. And it's like any doctor will tell you, if you have, as long as you working out more than you eat, taking it, you will be okay. That's why this waist is tiny after 3 children. But before I had kids, I never had an issue with weight. Getting down.
All right, thanks. Well, I do know that weren't you having that discussion? You were telling someone that you were about to start doing that. You actually do the thing and you document it, and you have a channel.
Yeah,
Don't you have a channel for that? Yeah, you were talking about that
yeah,
on
I
your
do.
live the
And
other day.
it's hilarious to me to hear Uppity say these things, but when she was a member on my Dun Dada channel and my members only, she was always getting my advice about intermittent fasting and water fasting. But it's cute. She thought she just did something and ain't do a damn thing. Because at the end of the day, my legs work. I don't have fluid buildup and fluid retention in my damn legs. I don't have no blood clots up in them either.
Oh, speaking of that, like the lymphedema thing, did you? Oh, I heard something interesting, right? Remember, they said that Wendy Williams has the lymphedema, and I know that, I'm like, listen, I've been following the whole Wendy Williams situation. I was talking about it, and the other thing that I had read up on was in talks about her husband like coming to like sue her guardian on her behalf, which is totally like like just fake as fuck because she doesn't want to have anything to do. She divorced him and all the stuff he put her through. But in discussing that, where was it? There was a lady, God, Miss Jones? Is it Miss Jones? She came and she's been a friend and she had stopped talking to Wendy because the ex-husband did not want her talking to Wendy. But then she was the one that revealed that it's interesting that he's now doing this lawsuit because some of the problems that she faced, which was one of the times I remember when she had the surgery on her foot, she had another surgery like when she did change her boobs. The ex-husband gifted her the surgery, and one of those surgeries was something on the toe, and they're saying that that's how she got lymphedema like some sort of bunion. Yes, I remember when Wendy Williams talked about having bunion surgery. They said it was the ex-husband that gifted her the surgery to like do her boobs and then also the bunion surgery. And then when she had the surgery, that there was some sort of medical. I don't know if this is true or not. This is what they were saying just recent, like 2 or 3 days ago that in doing the bunion surgery that something was either cut wrong or some nerve was hit and that's what gave the allegedly gave the lymphedema. I was like, what? That's how you get the damn thing? I thought that it's like some sort of issue. I didn't know that. I was like,
No,
what?
it that's probably unique to that situation. But Uppity has
Okay.
stated plenty of times that it's in her genes. She said all of
Okay,
her
that's what
sisters
I
have
thought that it was
all
genetic.
of her
Okay.
sisters, all of her sisters have lymphedema. They all walking around here, stomping
Okay, good
around like
Lord.
some damn elephants.
My gosh. Yeah, that was when that came up, I was like, wait, you can get lymphedema like that? Shoot, don't have no surgery on your foot, people. I hope people listen, but I don't know. Yeah, I always said that it was genetic or something. I mean, I've never like studied to see how you get it, but I thought it was like something that, like gets passed down or something. Yeah, okay. Well, any closing, I'm gonna get out of here. Any closing remarks you plan on going live today?
Um, I'm not sure yet. Probably not unless I go back and look at that trees thing and then, maybe have something to talk about with that. Um, but yeah, we were really just on the topic of all of this because we were talking about Roe and Rose Live and everything. But Uppity wanted to come in here and try to cause trouble because again, she is mad. She's mad because of the Matrix space game. That's all.
Okay, yeah, I missed it. So that's where you guys got into. Oh my gosh. Damn it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
people need to be
I was
remembered.
I was swinging at anybody that wanted to swing at me because ultimately, anytime I host the space game, Ray Triggs always participates.
Yeah,
So
he
you damn
does.
right. If he is doing the space game last night, then I was gonna participate, and she had a problem. But her problem can be her problem. But
Yeah,
either
he
way, thank you
hasn't
for
done it
having
in
me.
a while. He hasn't done it in a
No,
while, right?
no, he hasn't. He actually was retiring it, and that's why he was telling me to do it over there up on my channel. But like I said, probably for like the last 3 weeks, I haven't done it. And so he picked it up last night. So I went over there to support the same way that he always come when I'm hosting it. So that's all. But either
Oh,
way, thank you
okay.
for having me up, YouTube
Thanks for
cameras.
coming up, Jake. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. I don't know. Thank you all for showing up. I'm going to get out of here. I think I owe you guys another live. And when I come back, I think I'm going to do what I intended to do yesterday, which was I forgot what it was I was supposed to review. I had it in my back chat. Um, that was why I had dropped the link at the beginning so that I could get on my link from another device. Anyway, that is how you get lymphedema. That is not how you get lymphedema. Okay, yeah, I had heard that about the Wendy situation. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Because the irony of the situation being that the husband was the one that gifted it to her, and if in her case that is how she ended up getting it, I don't recall her ever, because like she was pretty open about her parents. We know that her mom passed away. She's pretty open. It's just her and her brother. I've never heard her talk about any of them having it. I can't remember her saying how she got it, but I do remember a while ago, damn, like a long time ago. I want to say maybe over 10 years ago, she had the bunion surgery because she talked about it. Um, so if that is how the isolated case, how she got it, the irony of the fact that this man gave it to her as a present, right? And then now, fast forward to her life today, she's really fighting for her freedom. And he came out with this bogus lawsuit representing her, actually retained a lawyer who drew up the paperwork to make this damn freaking lawsuit a thing, right? And she has a lawyer and she came because TMZ, I believe TMZ, Harvey Weinstein, he went and he went and Harvey Levin, not Weinstein. Harvey Levin, the owner of the TMZ, he talked to her, and she, Wendy herself, said he's back to doing evil stuff, and she has no parts of it, and he's not going to win. And and her lawyer is like, what the heck is that? Like, she said she doesn't want him in her life ever. That's why he's an ex. Okay. So imagine after all the stuff that she went through and all these health conditions and fighting for her freedom, and he's coming over there trying to sue. It was all like a selfish reason anyway. Hold on. Is someone in my back door? Lord, someone is in my. Okay, Uppity. I knew Uppity was gonna come and try to respond back. Okay,
No,
let's
no,
see.
I don't want to respond to that weirdo. She's self-explanatory. But I want to explain to you about the lymphedema. I don't know because she didn't, know, we wasn't in the doctor office with her. But when you could be somewhat correct because they did tell me that. Like when I first mine first happened like around 16, it would come, it would go away. But because it's
Mm-hmm.
so hard to detect, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know until like boom, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Me, for instance, mine used to come and go starting around 16. And then when I turned like 18, it just came and never left. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't as bad as it was then. But they did tell me don't wear certain heels, like don't wear heels at all, really. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's aggravating. And Wendy said the same thing. She didn't stop wearing heels when she was supposed to. But as far as that bunion surgery, that's another thing because like you know them shoes that got like the holes in it. So
Yeah,
like little spaces, like it's real like the way the shoe is shaped, right? I forgot how
right.
you call that cut. But anyway, I used to wear those when I'm talking about younger, and they used to be heels on top of that. And when I would get home, when I would take my shoes off, I would have like literally little water bubbles on top of my feet. You know what I'm saying? Or on the
Damn.
side. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that's when I stopped wearing those kind of shoes, but I was still wearing my heels. So I made mine much worse because I have like, well, all of my sisters except for one have it. But they never was really into shoes, so they always kept sneakers. So theirs is not that. But theirs is more noticeable because they're slimmer. See, back then when I was smaller, my leg used to look bigger than my thigh because I refused to stop wearing the heels. And then when you
Oh,
mess
so
with
you
your
already
feet,
had it. Yeah.
yeah, because at 18 it came and it never left. You know what I'm saying? But that's me just now getting grown, so I could wear what I want. Nobody can't tell me what to do, right? So I was determined to have the look that I always wanted to have. So I think I messed it up more. But and also when you have it, when it comes, it's like a the water, the signal that goes to your brain to have circulation, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So you constantly have to wear like a they want you to wear like a pressure stocking. Now they got something new, I think some type of thing where it's like automatically pumps to help with the circulation and stuff like that. But yeah, it affects you when you wear shoes and then anytime you have any type of surgery because it makes it harder for you to heal. So the bunion surgery might have affected it more. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody get it in their leg. Some people get it in their arm. You usually get
You
it in
can
your
get
leg
it
or
in
your
the
arm.
arm?
Yeah, some people get it in the arm. Yes.
Oh,
And when you go to
wow.
the hospital, like I never had blood clots, but because once you get an infection, like I used to get my infections a lot when I used to wear the heels. And I would know because I would have like these red patches pop up on my leg, and you can feel the heat on them. And because it's so similar to a blood clot, they always got to keep you at least overnight just to make sure. So once they figure out they got a blood clot, then they send you home and they give you some antibiotics and it's over. But you definitely got to be careful, like the shoes. They're like, I still like to wear my heels now, but I just make sure I'm going to a car or I have like on wedges for more support. But she said it herself, she messed it up. But I did the same thing, so I know she's not lying. When they tell you stop wearing them heels, you got to stop wearing them heels because it will affect you. That's why mine is a little bit than my sister's, because they not really heel people. They eat sneakers, so theirs wasn't as bad. But because they smaller, you could just notice it. But they only
Yeah,
got
I
it in one leg and have
remember.
it in two. Yeah.
Okay, so I remember that she had stopped wearing the heels because that's why she wears, you always see her in the sneakers
Right.
or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
makes sense. Well,
Yeah, and I
damn.
never like
Okay.
I don't know why I got that punishment. Like, cause I got the one sister that didn't get it. She hate heels and she mad because her ankle's so skinny. I be telling her all the time we can switch, but I don't know. God said I'm gonna have to humble you some way, so I guess He gave me lymphedema. It's all right. I still got a tiny waist and a face card that never declines. But I just wanted to correct you. That could have did something to it because it do take longer for you to heal. Like even if you fall and you get a bruise,
Mm-hmm.
it takes way longer. Just because of that issue, yeah. But I'm happy it's not in my arm though. But I'd rather do it in my
Yeah,
leg.
because I can't
I
even imagine the arm one. Damn, I
right,
didn't know you
yeah,
could get it in the
yeah.
arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because imagine, yeah, because I could have imagined it would hurt like with writing or lifting and stuff like that. So yeah, you do gotta
Right.
chill out on the heels, but she's like me. We didn't listen. I wore heels up until I think I got pregnant with my son. So I just wouldn't stop. And I made it worse for myself. And there's like they consider it like cosmetic surgery, like they won't drain it. They barely give you water pills, you know what I'm saying? Because they know
Mm-hmm.
circulation, they want you to wear the compression stockings, keep your legs elevated, but there's really no cure for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But that's the only thing I want to correct you about. So I'm
All
getting back now.
right.
I gotta
Thank
get ready to
you.
go to the car.
Thanks. Yeah, that's good to know.
Anytime.
All right. Thanks, Boo. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you to all the panelists. Thank you all for coming up. Miss Dovey, Jake, Ups, Duke, who else? Audio, Ken, Lady Sparkle. Who else was up here? Quintosa. Listen, I could not. Quintosa. Resto. Listen, when Quintosa showed the two dogs fighting was a big dog and a little dog. I put myself on mute. I was hollering, okay? Who else? Who else was up here? Thank you to all of you guys that contributed to the show. Thank you to the mods that like to see you've been here for 5 hours. Get some. Yes, I know. I ate while I was on mute. Remember, I was telling Jake. That's what I was telling Jake that I was while I was on mute. Y'all heard the knock, and then I was trying to get. I dropped the damn thing, the charging thing, right? I dropped it. Well, I don't know if you guys heard that. I dropped that sucker. The AC yesterday, the AC, this is summertime. I don't know what the temperature was yesterday. I had a long day yesterday. Thankfully, the AC is back to working. Okay, the AC is back to working. I appreciate all of you guys that showed up, all the panelists. If I missed saying your name, I'm sorry. Please don't take it personal. I think I'm supposed to come back. Not I think, I will have to come back. Okay, let me not say I think. Okay. I will have to come back. So make sure you have your notification set. Okay. Make sure you have your notifications set. Child, listen to me. Do y'all know that? Can you tell that I'm multitasking while I'm trying to say goodbye? Hi, Sophie Boo. Thank you to all the lemonettes and lemon land, lemon nation, the cute little lemon pages. Look, there's one. Oh, hell. Is this a new one? What's this one? Lemon, how are you getting all these damn child? I guess you really made it where you have these many lemon troll pages. Lemon's outstanding hot boy summer BB. I cannot. I cannot. I don't know what the heck is going on. I cannot with these damn lemon pages. Okay, these damn pages. I don't know what to say about these damn pages. Okay, thank you all. I can't. Why are y'all like this? Miss Shireen, thank you so much. Cam, yes, Cam was up here. Thank you, Cam. I guess stay tuned, Cam, because if they're serious about this, DX was also up here. If they are serious about this whole situation, listen, if they're serious and they want to do this in Texas and want to coordinate it like an event or official sort of thing, there you go. This is Cam does that in real life. Okay, Cam does that in real life, and he said do it in Houston. Thank you, Sirius as a Virgo from Georgia. Okay. Shasha for being a member. You're renewing your membership, Shasha. King Duke Farrell, okay. Listen, Duke Farrell show, man, you got my mind on those cowboy boots, and that hat was also pretty nice. That hat was nice too. Okay, and I'm not even that Western kind of girl. Oh, I missed this. Oh, thank you so much, Dimiso. Dimiso, thank you for the super sticker. I missed it. With all that drama going, I appreciate it, boo. Thank you. Big Lang, talent. New summer anthem. So rude. I did drop the link to that in the chat. Okay. Shasha has been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Shasha. Okay, thank you to all of you. Listen, they ran amok. Miss Dovey, I know, look at that. I'm a bet. Oh, hell no. I cannot. How many? I'm gonna start counting all of these damn lemon troll pages. Hi, Tori. Not outstanding. Shasha, I blame you for these damn BBL Lemmy pages, okay? Because are you the one that somebody, it wasn't it Casey, but Casey changed her name back. Casey and Spam. Didn't they change their name to BBL Lemmy or something? I blame you for the, and then the cute little lemon avatars are, oh hell no. It says Sona Bello. BBL. Oh, y'all ain't shit, okay? With these damn avatars, okay? All right. So let's go see who the heck. This morning I played the instrumental of right? I think that's what I played. I believe that I didn't play the song. I played this one. Are y'all hearing it? I don't hear it. Anyway, I played that. For some reason, I can't hear it. Oh, that's because it's just starting. Do y'all hear it? Okay, I'm looking up to see who is anybody live. I thought Riri was live while I was live. I gotta go watch the replay. What had happened over there? Okay, so that's what I play, but let me switch to my outro, okay? I wonder if you guys like the... Did you guys like that instrumental? Okay, hold on. Let's see who's live. Who's going live? I said did I live? Yeah, nobody's live. Oh, Coolin did a live. Oh, Coolin was dragging Mayor. Ooh, Mayor, what you gonna do, Mayor? Yaya did a Blackberry letter thing. She did it live. Ooh, child. What is that about? If you want to watch that. Hi, Soso. Soso, I think, did you miss Flame? Flame was here yesterday.
Keep that energy high, keep shining bright. Just salute to the chat, salute
Anybody else live?
It's the YT safe.
Damn, ain't nobody live.
Appreciate you. Another session, another night, another day we'll spend. Good combos, good people, yeah.
Pizar, are you going live? Pizar, can you talk to your mental? Pizar, what's happening with your mental?
Just know that I'm always grateful for you. Much love to the ones who've been rocking strong. Now vibe out, feel good, and sing along. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your time. It's all love.
Yo, ain't nobody live.
The pleasure is mine. We vibed, we laughed.
Well, Rob Rack is live if you don't want to see that.
And I can't wait to do it again with you. So until next time, stay blessed.
The live that I was talking about, Shasha's live, I gotta watch the replay. This live. That is a live in question. What did Soso say?
It's the YTC fam, and I appreciate you.
Okay. I've been touching grass. Okay, that's a good thing.
Until next time, y'all stay safe, stay blessed,
Oh,
stay
hell
you.
no.
Much love, much respect. And as always,
What I just saw on my timeline is nasty work. Okay, Miss Dovey did say that she's gonna do some line dancing. Listen, there was a video. If you want to go catch Breeze replay, it says we can up our viewers. I gotta watch that replay. Truth Enterprise was live. Is she still live? Truth Enterprise was live. Y'all can go. Truth Enterprise would be having me cracking up in the mother effing club. Okay, hold on.
for sharing your time, for keeping it G. Ain't nothing but love.
Who else was live? Well, nobody's live right now, but check out some replays, I guess.
Now, so let's keep it alive.
Okay. See you later. Thanks for coming. Hit the like on your way out if you forgot. Oh, audio was it? Hi, Rock City. Where is Karen? Yo, where is Karen? Hasn't it been like 3 weeks or more? Karen, where you at? Oh, Palmready did Tracy is in Cuchication. Palmready did a little video with Tracy. That was cute. That was funny. Okay, bye guys.
Keep that energy high, keep shining.